Isn't it interesting? All this happened after hmm what's up, y'all? Share this live. Um Share this live, you guys. We about to talk all things call center, all things telecommunications. I got some updates for y'all. Um I'm about to be hiring soon for my own virtual call center. However, if you are looking to start a business, I'm about to show you guys how to start a business. You're going to come on this live, you're going to take notes, and you're going to go execute everything that I talked about on this live. And then I'm going to come live again probably tomorrow. And then when I come live again tomorrow, y'all are going to tell me, oh my God, Johnson, you're live yesterday. I now have a virtual call center. All right. So not only just a virtual call center, I'm going to tell you guys how to scale that call center to 6 figures. Okay. And I say 6 figures, but I teach people how to scale it to multiple 6 figures. But for the caution of this live and not really knowing y'all temperature, like I can only guarantee my mentee success. But if you are a go-getter like me and you know how to execute, you're going to execute this information from this live. Okay, so if you're interested in starting your call center, you're going to leave this live with the call center, but you're going to want to probably take some notes. In fact, not probably, you're going to want to take some notes. You don't want to just be on this live clueless and ditzy and just acting like you can retain all the information or whatever. So a lot of people have been asking me, am I hiring? John when is your call center hiring? John hire. Listen, okay? I'm not hiring. I'm not hiring up until February. Why work for my call center? See, this is what people don't like. You know me, I've been in this industry 7 years, telecommunications. So like I have well over enough agents. Like I reached my goal, and well, that was my goal last quarter goal. I got a new goal once I do this new launch, but it's like I've been reached my goal. I'm not looking for agents. I started my virtual call center in 2018 after working for a call center, and I gained 121 agents within 31 days of me launching my call center. So like for me, once I got 121 agents, and then I ended up scaling during the pandemic because everybody was getting laid off work, jobs were shutting down, establishments were closing, everybody needed work from home. Who was open for business? Johnson was open for business. So I went from 121 agents before pandemic, okay, to over 300 some agents, 500 some agents, 700 some agents, 900 some agents, 1200 some agents, 1500 some agents, and as of today I have 1798. What is that? 1798 agents under my virtual call center. So I'm not hiring, okay? And I'm not here to sell you guys anything either. I'm here to show you guys how to do exactly what it is that I do. I don't know if y'all can ever do exactly what I do, because everybody's different and unique, but I'm going to show you guys how to start your call center, because why not? I'm in a good mood. Everybody should be happy that I'm in a good mood. Well, I'm in a good mood every day, but I don't be in a good mood to just be on live and teaching y'all something that I don't have to, that people pay me hundreds and thousands of dollars to teach them. You know what I'm saying? But God has just been blessing me, blessing my call center. Those of you guys that be on my lives, y'all know I'm in the middle of transitioning from my call center name. I'm making it the Hobson Connects, which is my last name, Hobson, because I'm thinking bigger now, I'm thinking long term, I'm thinking generational wealth, and I need something attached to my name. Like I need my legacy. So the Hobson Connects is something that I thought about. It's just, okay, connections. That's my S Corp that I've already filed, already got it trademarked. Because I tell people, you know, LLCs are cool, but trademarks is what you really need. That's what's going to keep people from using your business name. Because like, for example, somebody in Atlanta can use your call center name that you have in Florida, or your business period. They can use that name in a whole different state. Only a trademark is going to give you that protection from keeping anyone from using your name. So just know that, because a lot of people really, oh, I got my LLC. Okay, cool. That's only for Uncle Sam. All right, calm down. It's not that serious. You need to get a trademark, and you need to get your you need to get an S Corp. Okay. So do y'all got y'all pens and papers out? Where are y'all watching me from? Comment y'all city and state, and let's get into this, okay? I hope y'all got y'all notes out so we can take notes. I'm about to show you guys step by step how to start your virtual call center. So, are y'all ready? Yes, Nene. Y'all ready? New York, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Share this live too. Share this live. All right, you guys. So, one of the things that I am now doing is government contracts, okay? So I've scaled my call center to over 1,700 employees. Well, let me not say that, agents, okay, because they're 1099 workers. They're not employees. I do not employ people. I do not have that kind of responsibility nor liability. But anywho, I have scaled my virtual call center to over 700 1099 agents, all right? And now I'm using those agents to scale, okay? Well, I'm leveraging those agents for government contracts. So those of you guys that do not know about government contracts, and I'm not teaching on government contracts, okay, I have a mentor for government contracts that's actually joining me in my call center city tour that kicks off on March 2nd, link in the bio if you want more information about that. But anywho, government contracting is just simply the government must spend money with small businesses. They have a whole $1 billion fund to spend money with small businesses. Everything that you probably can think of, the government has a contract for, okay? Call centers is something that people do not know the government has a whole funding for, all right? So I'm now doing government contracting, leveraging my agents for government contracts, basically outsourcing agents to supply agents for the government, okay? That is something that I'm doing now. However, I started out on the Arise platform, okay? I started out as a worker on the Arise platform. I was working for Carnival Cruise Lines. I was making my little $14 an hour at the time. How old was I? I was 19 at the time, okay? So that was in 2018. I was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. What year are we in? 2024? Anywho, I'm 24 now, but I was 19 at the time. And I was working for Carnival Cruise Lines, making my own schedule, setting my own hours. I was really excited because I could make my own schedule. I didn't have to be held accountable to no manager. I ain't have to deal with no employees. I ain't have to go drive to work. It's like I just wake up, clock in, and work. And if you are a introvert like me, that's like something that is like gold, okay? That was like gold to me because I do not like dealing with people in real life unless it's like business. But like even so, I'm still very like shy in person, but I'm very bold as well. I don't really know how to call it. I don't know. You'll just have to see me. Like you would have to see me in person to know how I am, okay? But anywho, I started my call center because my mom friend told me how I can start my own virtual call center on this Arise platform that I'm now on, that I've been on for going on 7 years. Okay, I'm not new to this. I'm not new at teaching this. I'm not new at starting my own call center. I have call center receipts in real life. I got agents in real life. I'm not just trying to get y'all to buy an ebook, trying to get y'all to buy a course. I'm stamped and approved in real life. I'm on Arise top premier IBO list. I'm one of the top producers on Arise. And when I see people on TikTok acting like they teach this, they the mogul, they the guru of this, I didn't see you on that top premier IBO list. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, that's just a sidebar. But anywho, you guys, because a lot of people teach what I teach, and it's like, calm down. Like, they would never give you guys a free training like how I'm about to. And you know why? Because they need y'all money. They need y'all to get them ebooks and stuff. So anywho, I definitely think Arise is a good opportunity. And one thing about it, see, y'all just got to know who the source is, because y'all be all over the place getting y'all information from any and everybody that's on TikTok talking about call centers. Do y'all research on people. Like, see how long they've been doing this in real life, and find you somebody that you can actually stick with. If you hopping from here to here to here to there to there, and you getting information from everywhere, so many people done mixed up what I teach. And people come to me like, oh, well, I heard such and such. Well, okay, cool. Go with such and such. You're going to do what such and such showed you to do. But that did not work for Johnson. And if you want to know how Johnson scaled her virtual call center to over 1,700 employees, then you need to listen to what I'm telling you. I don't care what nobody else is telling you. All right. So, you guys, I want you guys to go to portal.arise.com if you're able to right now, or at least put notes in it, because that's the login website so we can create our account. Okay. I know exactly who that is. They got my ebook and they took my content. And she's probably had her call center for probably a good 3 months. Yeah, probably for a good 3 months. But she definitely hasn't scaled it to any kind of profit. It's literally, the profit that she's making is off of ebooks. Okay? So I know exactly who you're talking about. And people, it's just so, and y'all got to be careful why people really out in Dubai in real life. Ask for discernment. Ask for discernment. Why is people really out there in Dubai? Why is they out there? What is they doing out there? Okay. No shade with it, no shade with it. All right. Portal. Yep. Portal.arise.com. portal.arise.com. Y'all, my hair got rained on. It was so cute yesterday. It got rain. It's just puffy and stuff. But portal.arise.com. I'm about to go through it with you guys. So you guys need to create your account. I'm telling you the steps, okay? Very trifling, right? And see, I just like for people to give credit where credit is due. A lot of people know when it comes to this industry, I'm the go-to person. And I have no problem with people selling stuff, but it's like, just be honest about how you got your information. Like, don't be making people think that you're really out here doing numbers in something that you real life don't have no experience in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's an integral thing, but that's why I'm on live right now showing you guys how to start your call center, because at the end of the day, I get clients. I get people that pay me thousands. I'm talking about, I got a client right now getting funding for $30K to buy into the DIFY service where we run your call center for you. My team does your ads, your marketing, your content, your, like, literally everything. We get your call center to multiple six figures. Like, we do it for you, kind of like an Amazon storefront. So, like, I have clients, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be caring for to sell a $99 ebook. I just be trying to tell y'all, if y'all want, you know, you a visual person, like, go get the ebook. You want to work with me, you're going to pay for my time. You're going to pay for, like, to rub shoulders with me. It's mentorship, you know what I'm saying? But I have no problem giving out free information. I got free YouTube videos on this, because at the end of the day, if you able to execute on your own, do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I really appreciate that. You know, time is money. So let's get to the money. Let's get some money. So y'all go to portal.arise.com. Y'all going to create y'all profile, okay? One thing that Arise has been cracking down on is the people using a virtual address, okay? I know I say in my ebook, and I have since updated my ebook, that you can use a friend or family member address or a virtual address, but I do not want you guys doing this anymore. And if you see somebody doing this or teaching this, you just remember what Johnson said, not to do that. If you want to decide to do what I advise you not to do, don't be surprised at the repercussions that you get by doing that. Okay, so one thing that I found out is that Arise is now cracking down on verification, like wanting their license to match their profile, like just want it, like, so basically, like, let's say they use the virtual address or a friend or family member's address or something. Arise wants that address to be like on their identification, like when they got to show like their license to show that you're not a robot, you're not AI, you're a real person that's trying to work for whatever company you're trying to choose. So you know, you want to make sure we're not doing that no more. So I crossed that out. I took that out of my ebook. We're not doing that no more. So, and the reason being is because it's working for some people are able to do that, but I'm starting to see some people aren't, like they're literally not. So this is the only way they would be able to do that. So they would literally have to go down to the DMV and get a either identification card. I would advise just get an ID card. Even if they got their license, they can just say, oh, I lost my license. I don't know where my license is. I need to get an ID because I got to go do something. Go to the DMV and get an identification card, all right? However, I know in Atlanta, if I was to go down to the DMV and I want to get an ID card, I got to have two proofs of, I think it's two proofs of identification, or it's one proof of identification. I think your social or your birth certificate, something just showing again that you're not an alien. And you got to have like a lease, or you got to have a bill, utility bill, or something that has an address on it. The only thing that I could even advise you guys to do, it says Rise Media Portal. No, y'all pin the website. Hold on, somebody put it in the comments so I can pin it. Portal, PORTAL .arise, ARISE.com. Somebody put that so I can pin it. So they will have to go down to the DMV. Literally, they will have to switch over their utility bill to that virtual office address. Virtual address, which will be your virtual office, and we'll get into that in a minute. They will have to go do all of that. So my thing is, if it's not eligible in the state, I don't know if it's because I got agents and I'm just going to let them know, like, listen, Arise is not offering in those states. But I don't want you guys doing that anymore, like telling people they can use a virtual address to avoid, if they're not in one of those states, because the Rise is cracking down on that now. So unless they're going to go down to the DMV, get a whole new identification card, and go get a whole new identification card, and get a whole change their address over to that virtual address, then that's just a done deal. So they got to be really, they got to be really, what am I trying to say? They got to be really dedicated to the process. But I would just tell people, just don't even do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's plenty of other states. The only states, right, it says Cali, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, Oregon, or Wisconsin. So those are the only states that aren't eligible. One thing I tell people, you cannot focus on the cons of any business. Just like any kind of business, let me block this because I don't even know who the hell Duke Avelli is, or if it's like a fake account because I got fans. But I just don't need to be distracted. Anywho, you guys do this for yourself. Why would I tell you guys not to be hiring people in a state that's not eligible? How is that a lie? You guys want to see where it says it's not eligible? Hold on. I just had it. What states on Arise isn't eligible? All right, so here you guys go. Zoom in so you can see right here what states aren't eligible: Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, da 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 da. However, you can own a call center in these states, but you can't hire in those states, okay? But you can own a call center in those states. And if you're interested in, you don't want no kind of Arise restrictions on a whole different live, I will have to talk about government contracting and how you can leverage your agents to the government and win 6-7 figure contracts with the government and outsource those agents under your call center for the government, meaning the government does not care where you live. Philippines, Trinidad, Dominican Republic, Africa, anywhere in the U.S., they're doing business with you. That's a whole different live. I don't want to get off track. I need you guys to set up your call center first, and then so. But anywho, yeah. So again, a good curveball, okay? We not stuck no more. We not putting all our eggs in one basket. I started teaching on the Arise platform. Now everybody running rapid with the Arise platform. One thing people not doing though, they don't know how to leverage. They don't know how to use those agents. And now we doing business with the government now. All right. So anywho, we'll talk about that on another live. So let's get this Arise portal doc. Because again, Arise, you don't need to just dismiss Arise. You need to keep Arise. You need to scale with Arise. Arise, I don't know how long they may be around, but they've been around long enough. Like I said, I've been doing this for 7 years. So they've been around long enough. Yes, girl. Okay, move to Africa. Oh, I never pinned it. Hold on. Where is... Nobody had put the website. I can't pin it. It's portal.arise.com. portal.arise.com. They have 3 jobs. I'm looking at them right now. If you did the assessment, you probably wasn't eligible for certain jobs, so they're not showing them to you. But see, that's why I don't do the assessment. I just go to reference and look at all the different companies that are on there. So let's get back on track, okay? Portal.arise.com. I can't see it unless they're not letting you like they're filtering it or something. Like, I don't know, but I can't see it. I cannot see where I can pin the website. But it's portal.arise.com. Okay, just go to it, you guys. Yeah, it's probably because it's a website. I don't know. They're not letting you guys comment website or something. But anywho, you guys, once you go create your account, referral code. So this is something that you guys need to know. It's 2 places that your agents got to put your company ID number in. Your IB ID number that you're going to get once you link your EIN to your virtual call center. However, Excuse me. However, the referral code is how you get your $200 incentive, okay? You get your $200 incentive when people put in the referral code, which is still your company ID number. So my company ID number is 98964. So when people are signing up, they will put 98964 and I'm going to get alerted. And once they start working, I get a $200 incentive for bringing them onto the platform. Okay. That's one way that they put in your company ID. However, this part is not relevant. If they skip it, it's cool. You just don't get no kind of incentive and it is what it is. It is one main spot where they need to put your company ID number in. So when you guys are doing an application, you're going to see the option that says, I want to work for someone else, or I want to register under a call center. No, I want to work for someone else, or I want to work for myself. It's going to be two options, okay? So either the I want to work for myself option or I want to work for someone else option. You may ask, well, why would they choose the I want to work for myself option instead of choosing the I want to work for someone else option? For one, they already probably seen your marketing that brought them to the Rise platform. They already know to put in your company ID number. They're just going to go with the flow and choose what they need to choose. Second of all, you may have people that do that, but they still get assigned under somebody else, just not you, if that makes sense. So either way, you're going to get assigned under somebody else, whether you like it or not. So they can either register under your call center or they can work for themselves, but most people don't want to work for themselves because they want to be under whatever perks that your call center has. What makes your call center, feasible? Maybe they don't want to have to deal with payroll and trying to figure stuff out on their own. Maybe they want to be part of a community, because one of the things I tell you guys is that you need to create a Facebook page for your agents, for all of them to be able to just talk, network. Somebody may have a question that you're not able to answer to, somebody else in the group can answer. Build your community. You may want to do giveaways. If like marketing giveaways, somebody shares your flyer, you do a raffle, whoever you choose gets like a $20 Amazon gift card, $20 Starbucks gift card or something. Like, you want to keep the engagement and excitement. So I tell you guys to start a Facebook group, aka just build a community. I don't care if you do it on Facebook or what. I just say Facebook because everybody has it, and it's just the most in my opinion, it's just the most easiest little platform to start a community on or build a page on. But anywho, you guys, once they click the I want to work for someone else option, it's going to ask them for their name, their last name, as well as their social security number. You don't see the social security number as the IBO. Only Arise gets that information. So if anybody asks you, why do I have to provide my social? Why do you have to do that for any business? This is a real business. You're about to be connected to different Fortune 500 companies. You cannot just be thinking that they're just going to toss you a headset and tell you to start working. That's not how this works. So, sweetheart, sir, you need to go put your social in, verify your identity, and that's for Arise to have so that they can be verified. Once they do that, it's going to ask them for the IBO ID number. Mine is 98964. Everybody will be assigned an EIN once they link their EIN onto the Rise platform, and we'll talk about that in a minute. However, once they put in 98964, you're going to get alerted, under your virtual call center, under task, that somebody wants to join your call center. I hope you guys are taking notes, because this isn't a visual training. This is me explaining to you guys what to do. I don't have a green screen. I'm not doing the whole training and teaching. I'm just literally telling you what you need to do. It's the same thing, just in word form, okay? I hope you guys are taking notes. So once they put in your company ID number, 98964 is mine. Yours may be 12345. You're going to get alerted on your portal that somebody is trying to sign up under your virtual call center. In fact, I think I got some people trying to sign up. My assistant, she be clearing it every single day, but every single day I wake up, I see more people trying to join, and I'm not hiring right now. Let me see. I got some people, okay. I got some people today. I'm not surprised, but still. So as you guys can see right here on the portal, you see where it says task right here? That means this person join IB CSP request. This means that this person is trying to join my virtual call center, okay? They're trying to join my virtual call center. You see where it says I would click it? Let me show you. And a CSP is a certified service partner. That just means that they're trying to be certified to service for these different providers. They want to be certified to service for these different companies. Again, they go through training. They must be trained on the company. And once they are certified, they're able to start servicing for that provider. So this is what it would look like. Hold on. Does it say names and addresses? I don't want to show their names. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to show their names. But once you click the CSP, join IB CSP request, that means somebody's trying to join your independent business. You click it. All you do is hit view. Once you hit view, you would click accept. Okay? Once you click accept, you're going to have to email them and let them know that they've been accepted onto the Arise platform. So this is how this works. They're going to put 98964, my company ID number, in when they're registering. I'm going to get alerted on my end that somebody wants to join my virtual call center. Once I'm alerted on my end that someone wants to join my virtual call center, I'm going to have to go into my portal, my login. I'm going to have to look under tasks, and I'm going to have to accept the IB CSP requests. Once I accept them, okay, and y'all hold y'all questions a little bit. Once I accept them onto the portal, I have to email them and let them know that they've been accepted. How do I know that they've been, how would they know that they've been accepted? So this is what my mentees do. They have a little flyer created. Let me show you guys an example of a flyer so you guys can kind of get some inspo. I'm not going to do the flyer for you guys, but that's why y'all are here, so y'all can execute, okay? Y'all got to put some work behind the, put some action behind the faith. So I'm going to show you guys a flyer on the instructions on, let me show this one. Let me pull up this flyer, show you guys what you need. And you need a website, okay? You need a website. Go to Wix, go to GoDaddy, go somewhere, okay? WordPress, whatever. Go somewhere where you can actually have a landing page for your company, okay? If you're wondering why you can't retain agents, if you're wondering why you can't get people under your virtual call center, check your branding. Is your branding up to par? Are your colors consistent? Are your fonts all big, scraggly, all over the place? You know what I'm saying? The top branding colors are purple, yellow, orange, blue, red, black, and white. All right? Why is that? You got red for boldness. You got blue for trust. My company is blue and white and black. So that I did black and white because I like the black, which symbolizes professionalism. I like the white that symbolizes cleanliness. And I like the pop of teal blue, which symbolizes trust. This is a business that you can trust. If you want to do red, okay, maybe red and white like Chick-fil-A. Red captures attention. It's bold. Yellow, energy. When you see that McDonald's sign, red and yellow, it gets people hyped. They got to get a McFlurry. They got to get some fries. You know what I'm saying? They got to get that Big Mac, something. What's another one? Walmart is blue and white. What's one that's orange? You got Home Depot, okay? Home Depot is orange and white, I believe. And then you got purple, which is for royalty. And you got green, which can be either environment or it can either be money. It can symbolize either one. So you may see people that do lawn care, they're going to have green. Or you may see people that do taxes. They may have green because they're dealing with money. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure your colors are consistent. You're not posting red and white one day, black and purple the next day. Everything needs to be consistent. When you go on anybody's website, corporations, okay, you see that their branding is consistent, all right? So this is one of my clients right here. Her name is Martine. I don't know what country she's from, but I know she's from the country. This is her how to apply flyer. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. It don't talk about my nails. I just got done eating. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. All right? And then you're going to have to, like, mirror it so it can be turned the other way, not the way that y'all screenshotted it. But this is a flyer that is automatically generated from her virtual call center. So when somebody goes to her landing page, she has an automation that my company did for her, that when people put in it, and it's really just a trigger, okay? If you use Wix, it's really easy to set up. It's a form that you will put at the bottom of the page. You will click the form. It's going to say form setting. You click automation, and you can put an automation that you want when people submit this form. So when people put in their first and last name, their email, phone number, how did you hear about her company, an automatic email gets sent out with this flyer on how to apply. So let's reverse back. On the flyer, it lets them know, go to www.ariseworkfromhome.com. Then it says complete your application, okay? Again, disregard that part where it says, please note if you're in a state that isn't eligible, we're going to have to fix that. We're not going to have that no more because I don't want, like, it works for some people, but it's not working for everyone. So I just don't even want to promote it. You know what I'm saying? Or it just needs to be a disclaimer that it may work or it may not work. You know what I'm saying? So then it says after filling out the first page, you're going to scroll down to the next page to join service partner. After selecting this option, which is the I want to work for myself, I want to work for someone else option, you will enter ID number 11043037. That's her company ID number. Then it says you should see Talk Easy Virtual pop up. That's because Talk Easy Virtual is the name of her call center. All right. Then it says request to join. Then email us at info@talkeasyvirtual.com to let us know to accept your request. So you're going to need an email, okay? Get you a business email. Get you an email that you can receive. Emails regarding your virtual call center, like specifically your call center. Don't be mixing up the Fashion Nova and the Dick's Sporting Goods coupons and all that stuff with the actual call center. Having your own email for your virtual call center, right? So then it says, email us to let us know to accept your request. So that means when somebody puts in her company ID number, she knows, and now it's an automation that you can just get through MailChimp. You can set up a whole automation through MailChimp, which is an email automation system where instead of her like manually having to email these people, MailChimp would do it for you. Y'all look into MailChimp. It's an email automation software if you're not familiar with it. So she sees that they're emailing saying, hey, can you accept my request? I put in your company ID number. I'm ready to move forward. What is she going to do? She's going to log into her portal, go to her task that I showed you guys. Once she goes to her task, she's going to be able to accept them. Once she accepts them, she's going to email back. Okay, let's just hypothetically speak, it's you and it's not MailChimp, but you guys know you got that outlet. But you're going to email that person back and say, hey, you've been accepted. Please move forward. These are not our friends. These are our agents, our 1099 agents. You don't got to be all bubbly, all friendly, all that. Hey, love. Hey, boo. Hey, babe. We ain't doing that. Just tell the people, hey, you've been accepted. Please move forward. Sign final waivers. That is your verbiage. That is what you're going to use. Okay. We're in a business. We are not in no kind of relationship, no kind of friendship. Yes, you can be cordial. Yes, you can be that CEO. You can be that boss that is literally, again, cordial. Like it ain't that I don't like you. It's just that, I'm a boss. Like I'm not trying to, get cool with you and then you feeling, people, you lose value, right? When you get too cool with people, just stay exclusive. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, once you put in, once you accept the request, so you email them and let them know, please move forward. You've been accepted. On their end, they're going to sign some waivers. Okay. It's a step-by-step process. All right. So, they're going to go sign their final waivers, and that has nothing to do with you. They're signing their final waivers. But it says right here, once you've been accepted, please move forward and sign final waivers. Once signed, email us again and let us know to finalize you onto the call center. So when let me show you guys. So once I accept them onto my call center, I have to finalize them onto my call center. So it's 2 points. So I'm going to go back to task on the portal, and I'm going to see who I need to finalize, right? I'm going to see who I need to finalize. That's what I'm going to do, okay? So I'm going to click it. Same thing, view, finalize. They're now onto the call center. They're now ready to start working, okay? However, now that they're onto the call center, they don't see no jobs. Why? Because they need to do their assessment. You need a welcome video, all right? Everybody needs a welcome video. My welcome video, it's like 4 minutes. I feel like that's too long. I'm just going to tell you guys what you need to have. My welcome video is in my ebook though. It is in my ebook, but I'll still tell you guys what you need to have. But if you actually want to see me like do it or say it, it's in my ebook, and the link is in the bio to get that ebook. But anywho, you guys, your welcome video. So this is what it needs to be like. Welcome to, I'm going to use her as Talk Easy Virtual. Welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. And when I say a welcome video, you need to have some good lighting. Your phone needs to be this way. This way. And I have a whole case for this phone. Don't worry about the bag. This is one of my, I have 3 phones. This is one of them. Okay. This, you want to have it face this way, not this way. Why? Because you want to be able to upload it on YouTube once you finish this welcome video. Make it a private link, and y'all are going to know what I'm talking about when I move forward in a minute. Just hold on to that, what I just said, all right? Great lighting. Put the phone up. Invest in a ring light if you have to. Get some natural sunlight if you have to. There are no excuses as into why you are not in front of the camera. I don't want to hear it. 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 I don't want to hear I'm scared of the camera. I don't want to hear I have anxiety. I don't want to hear I'm scared. I don't want to hear I'm ugly. I do not want to hear these things, because the moment you keep glorifying that, you're going to really take on that identity. Some of y'all don't even have anxiety or have fear. You just say it so much, you done adopted that mentality. You done adopted that identity. You're not scared of no content. You're not scared to get in front of the camera. You need to get your behind in front of the camera. All right. So you're going to set up your phone, nice lighting. Okay. Use CapCut, which is a free app, to trim the parts where you need to trim, cut out the parts that you need to cut out, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? But this is the video that you want to upload on your YouTube video as a private link, so you can send it out to your agents. I'm going to explain that more in a minute. So these are the things that your welcome video needs to have. A welcome, an introduction. Welcome to Talk, so I'm going to use Talk Easy Virtual. Welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you've been accepted and finalized and you're ready to start working. You do not have to run through the whole thing. Record yourself in increments. You know what I'm saying? Record yourself in increments. So, that could be one increment. If that was too much, just break it up as much as you can remember, but don't make it choppy. Try to do as many like consistent parts as you can, and then just splice it all together on CapCut or what is it? A video shop or something such as that, you know? So welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you've been accepted and finalized and you're ready to start working. That's one snippet. First thing first, you need to complete your assessment. You'll be taking a multiple choice assessment as well as a voice assessment. I hope you guys are taking notes, okay? Because these are the bullet points that your welcome video needs to have. In this multiple choice assessment, you'll be answering different customer service questions. Cut the video off. Next video. You'll be answering different customer service questions, such as, what if an angry customer calls in swearing at you? Would you A, jump through the phone and fight them? B, cuss them out? C, escalate it to a manager? Or D, try to help the customer out the best way that you can? There is no wrong answer. However, there is a dumb answer. That's what my videos say. There is no wrong answer, but there is a dumb answer. But if you want to be nicer, you can say there is no wrong answer. However, there is a not so smart answer. But it's super easy. The assessment is super easy. It's customer service questions like scenarios, like what would you do if such and such, A, B, C, or D, you know, and they just choose the best one, and it's open book. They can Google those answers. It's a really easy assessment. And then when they're doing this multiple choice assessment, all right? In this voice assessment, you'll be repeating back different paragraphs into your laptop. So be sure to check the clarity of your speech and enunciate your words, right? No, I said that wrong. Erase that or untype that. That's not what I meant. In this voice assessment, you'll be repeating back different paragraphs into your laptop or desktop. Hold on, in this voice assessment, this is so funny. I haven't done my welcome video in so long. In this voice assessment, you'll be repeating back different paragraphs into your laptop or desktop to check the clarity of your speech. So please be sure to enunciate your words. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me say it again. In this voice assessment, you'll be reading back different paragraphs into the laptop or desktop to check the clarity of your... What is going on? Oh my God. In this voice assessment, you'll be repeating back different paragraphs into your laptop or desktop to check the clarity of your speech. So be sure to enunciate your words. That's what the voice assessment is about, okay? Once you, please be sure to complete this assessment in a quiet environment. Any background noise can cause you to fail. In the video, we are not able to reset this assessment for at least 30 days, so please choose wisely, all right? So basically, don't be in the airport. I had somebody coming back from Jamaica that did the assessment and then was shocked that they failed the assessment. How are you shocked that you failed the assessment when I said you need to do it in a quiet environment, no background noise, no TVs in the background, no dogs barking, no babies crying, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, next part of the video. Once you complete your assessment, you will then be able to see the different companies that you can work for. To inquire about the pay, please email us and we will let you know. So that's basically, they can't see the pay. Your agents can't see the pay. Only you can see the pay as an IBO, independent business owner. They are CSPs, certified service partners, certified service provider, however you want to slice it or dice it, but only you can see how much the company is paying. Do you as an IBO have to take the assessment to see how much the companies are, or to see the companies in general? No. On your dashboard, on your portal, to the left-hand side, you're going to see, let me just call it out in this order. You're going to see home, you're going to see agents, you're going to see documents, you're going to see reference, you're going to see Starmatic. That's where your agents go select their hours to work. You're going to see referrals, and you're going to see metrics. You're going to choose reference. Once you click on reference, you're going to select opportunity announcement. Opportunity announcement is how you're going to see the different companies without having to take the assessment. Are y'all still with me? All right. So let me rewind real quick. Once they put in that company ID number, how do they even know your company ID number? Because you need to have a website. On your website, you need to have some kind of form or somewhere where they can see, like the flyer that I gave, for example, that shows them how to apply. Why do you need to have these things? Just have it. Listen, you just need to have it, because at the end of the day, you don't need to be starting a business, then trying to get your marketing together, then trying to get your branding together, then trying to get the website. Then listen, all this stuff is less than $100, literally. In fact, a website is what, $20, $30? And it's a subscription. Yeah, you may have to pay $20, $30 a month, but y'all pay for Netflix. Y'all pay for YouTube TV. Y'all pay for hair. Y'all pay for nails. Y'all pay for the trips. Y'all will be okay. Like, y'all invested in yourself. This is a whole business. Like, let's get it together. It's 2024. We got to do more in real life, right? So once that flyer is kicked off from the website landing page that you're going to have, the flyer is going to say how to apply with all the instructions. Let me go back to all the instructions. So it says complete application. After filling out the first page, scroll down, click join service partner, select this option, put in my IB ID number. You should see Talk Easy Virtual, request to join, email us to let us know to accept your request. You on your end are going to go in and accept their request. Then it says once accepted, please move forward and sign final waivers. Once you sign, email us again and let us know to finalize you onto the call center. You will then receive a welcome video with instructions on how to choose a job and move forward. So this is where that welcome video come into place. You know what I'm saying? Who you paid $1,000 to? I told y'all, do y'all research on these folks. It's a shame. Like, it's just, I can't believe people really out here. Like, it's so funny. I just remember nobody was teaching this. And I really paved the way for a lot of people. I really did. Pat myself on the back. But it's just crazy to me that, you know, people know how to talk really good though, so I understand. But that's why we pray for discernment, to see behind the wolves and sheep clothing, and to see behind the true intentions. Because I tell people I'm a sniper in the spirit, and those of you guys that do not know me, I do ministry and marketplace. I'm not just an entrepreneur. I'm a woman of God, a woman of faith, and that's just, you know, that's just what it is. But we're not going to get into that. But it's like, I don't know, integrity just, it's not in people nowadays. And it's mind blowing to me that people really can take somebody else's information and make thousands off of it, like in your opinion. You know what I'm saying? People are really great at deceiving. You have to pray for discernment. I always pray every single morning, God, I am a sniper today. I'm a sniper in the spirit. Don't nothing go over my head. Don't nothing fly under my nose. People be thinking I'm crazy because I snuff it out instantly. Ain't no smile. I don't care how big you grin. I don't care if you looking like the Joker. Your smile, I don't care. I see right through it. So we have to really ask God to increase our discernment in 2024, because it's shocking to me, and it's scary, and it's honestly nothing that I can't do, because it's people that buy my stuff, but they just resell it and they try to explain it to people, but they can't come on live and educate you guys. They just want to come on live and tell you guys how they got a call center that's making 6 figures, and you guys need to get their ebook or buy their course to learn how you can do it too. And then you guys fall for the okie doke because you don't have discernment. So Father God, I just ask that you give your people discernment right now. Let those that have ears hear, be willing to hear what I have to say. So anywho, let's get to it. So back to the flyer. Where's Canva? Why do I keep missing Canva? Canva. So yeah, the welcome video, that's the stuff that we left off at, right? So once they have been finalized, they're going to email you again and say, hey, I signed my final waivers. Can you please finalize me onto the call center? Then you're going to log into your portal again. And just like how you've seen join IB CSP request, you're going to see join IB finalization. That means that they've been accepted. You accepted them. Now you just got to go to the portal and finalize them. Once they're finalized, they're now onto the call center. So then they're going to say, hey, I signed my final waivers. You finalized them. Then you're going to say, you've been finalized. Please see welcome video below. It's 4 correspondences happening right now. Agent hits you up, say, hey, accept my request. You let them know they've been accepted. Agent says, hey, that they've been accepted and to sign their final waivers. Agent says, hey, I signed my final waivers. Can you please finalize me onto the call center? Last email correspondence, like as far as onboarding, getting them onto the portal, it's going to be, you've been finalized. Please see welcome video below. What is that welcome video going to be? It's going to be that video I told you guys that you need to make, okay, on your YouTube, and it's going to be the link. You're going to make it a private link that only people that you send that link to sees your welcome video. It's not for all of YouTube to see. All right? So now when they get that email, they see that they've been finalized. They're going to log into the portal. They're now on the portal, but they're not going to know what to do. But that's okay, because now you got an onboarding video. You got an onboarding agent, right? I mean, you got an onboarding video to onboard your agents. So now they're going to click that link to your YouTube video, and voila, they have a whole video explaining to them everything that they need to do. So now let's continue with the welcome video. First thing your welcome video needs to have is an introduction. Welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you've been accepted and finalized and you're ready to start working. First thing first, you're going to have to complete your assessment. You'll be doing a multiple choice assessment along with the voice assessment. In this multiple choice assessment, you'll be answering different customer service questions, such as what if an irate customer calls in swearing at you? Would you A, cuss them out, B, jump through the phone and fight them, C, escalate it to a manager, or D, help the customer out the best way that you can? There is no wrong answer. However, there is a not so smart answer. Once you complete your assessment, then you will have to begin your voice assessment. In this voice assessment, they are checking the clarity of your speech, so be sure to enunciate your words. You will be reading back different paragraphs into your laptop or desktop. That's it. Y'all see how I reverse it? It don't matter how you word it as long as you say that. So y'all see the first time I said it, I had put reading back different paragraphs. But anywho, okay. Once you complete this, please do this assessment in a quiet environment. Allow yourself 30 to 45 minutes to complete. That means no background noise, no babies crying, no dogs barking, no TVs on. Please make sure you're in a quiet environment. Any background noise can cause you to fail, and I cannot reset the assessment for another 30 days. Please advise. Once you complete your assessment, you will then be able to see the different companies that you qualify for. Select the company that you feel, no, I'm skipping over. I hope you guys aren't writing. I hope you guys are typing. Once you finish the assessment, you will then be able to see the different companies you can qualify for. In order to inquire about the pay, you must email us. How do we see how a company is paying? Y'all probably didn't do the assessment. We go over to reference on the portal. Once we go to reference on the portal, we're going to click reference, and then we're going to click opportunity announcement, that little plus sign with the little circle, and then it's going to show the jobs that they have available. You click download the PDF, and then it has everything that job entails, okay? On the first page of that, the first section of that page is the pay. They cannot see the pay, only you can as an IBO. But all those other pages they can see. On page 3 of any opportunity announcement, it's going to be a what to expect form. Basically just explaining what your agent can expect to be doing if they wanted to work for TurboTax, if they wanted to work for Carnival, if they wanted to work for Dick's Sporting Goods, etc., etc., etc. All right? So with that being said, that if somebody is like, hey, I just want to know what exactly I'm going to be doing, like I see these different companies, but like, is there more information about like what exactly the job entails? You would say, yes, absolutely. Please see page 3 on what to expect. So they can also expect to be learning this and training as well as this is what they're going to be doing. So like if you ever had to explain in addition what is training like, you can let them know it's a Blackboard classroom setup. How do I know this? Because your girl was working for Carnival Cruise Lines back in 2017, all right? 2018, my bad, 2018. Working for Carnival Cruise Lines. And we had a Blackboard room set up, and It's like a PowerPoint, kind of like they'll be showing a screen like this, and they'll be going through different PowerPoints. Your instructor, you'll be downloading different softwares, different systems and stuff, getting your VPNs connected and stuff. You guys will do role play, like they'll break you out in different rooms where one of the people in training with you will act like the agent, then they will act like the customer calling in, and then y'all do role play. So like you can explain to them a little bit of what they can expect to be doing during training. All right. You work for who? Carnival and another client? Oh, for real? How you like Carnival? I love Carnival. Carnival, I love. That's probably one of the most popular companies on the portal. But anywho, let's go back to our welcome video, you guys. So please email us to inquire about the pay. Once you select the company that you would like to work for, you will then begin training. Training is mandatory. They allow up to 2 times to miss training before dropping you. As you can imagine, just like you, everybody is seeking work from home. And that's true. That's true. I'm talking a lot, so my voice is getting dry. But anywho, that is true, you guys. Everybody wants to work from home. Everybody is spoiled. When these jobs come on the portal, people are getting them. You want to put a sense of urgency on these companies. Johnsy, I can't get nobody to choose a job because there don't be no jobs. But when there are jobs, you're not even promoting. You're not even marketing. I don't want to hear it. Anybody that tells me that their business did not work, I can just have a checklist of what they did wrong. Why? Because I just know. I know what it is that people be doing wrong. They're not consistent. They don't give it a 30-day consistent run, and that means 30-day consistent. I think people get consistent, move with, like they get it confused. Consistent means every single day your call center needs to be in people's faces. A 30-day Desh, I'm gonna have to call you back. My business partner, Desh, she has a call center out in the Philippines. He actually was my mentee. Now he's my business partner. It's crazy. He has a call center out in the Philippines that we collaborated on for this government contract. But anywho, we'll get into that in a minute. I'm gonna have to call him back. All right. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, be consistent, because people promote their call center one day, then they drop off the face of the earth for a week because they going through relationship problems with that man you're not supposed to be with in the first place, and that woman you shouldn't be talking to because she a Jezebel. Then y'all go through y'all phases of life, then y'all pop back on, y'all back in the spirit, and y'all want to promote again. People don't forget about you, sweetheart. People don't, they not trying to work for you no more. You're not consistent. You looking kind of sketchy now. You looking like a scam. You know what I'm saying? And there's no reason why anybody should think that your call center is a scam and you're connected to different Fortune 500 companies. You're doing something wrong, right? So you want to give it a 30-day consistent run when you're running your virtual call center. Once they choose the company that they want to work for, they will then begin training. Once training is complete, oh yeah, I was saying put a sense of urgency. We'll get through that part. Once you select the company that you want to work for, you will then begin training. In training is mandatory. They allow up to 2 times for you to miss training. As you can imagine, just like you, everybody is seeking work from home, which is true, okay? Once you get out the last week of training, you will then be sent a direct deposit form to ensure that you get paid. What does that look like? Your SOW. Again, my contract is in my ebook. I'm gonna tell you guys what a SOW should have. However, my SOW, if you want my exact one, is in my ebook, all right? Anywho, you guys, your SOW is your scope of work, okay? Your statement of work, aka your contract, all right? So the last week of training, you're gonna have to do 2 things if they don't reach out to you and tell you already. You're gonna have to go over to your portal and sign their SOW. What does that look like? Signing their SOW, they cannot select no hours. They can't begin working for any client until you sign their SOW. And I'm gonna go back through the welcome video one more time without all the back and forth. I'm just explaining right now, but that you have to sign their SOW. So on your portal, you'll see documents. I believe that it's under agents. You'll see documents, and you'll see their name, the company, and sign SOW. The sign SOW literally looks nothing but just scrolling down a whole long page, kind of like government contracting. That's why I can't wait to teach this to people. March 2nd, call center city tour. I'm going on tour starting March 2nd. I'm teaching people how to start their virtual call center, how to scale their virtual call center to multiple six figures, and how to leverage that call center to win 6 to 7 figure contracts with the government. March 2nd, okay? But anywho, the government contracts has so many similarities to like the platform Arise. It's kind of crazy how it just really kind of coincided. But you'll have to sign, you'll scroll down and then just click sign. Once you click sign, girl, you better make that trip. Because one of my clients that y'all seen my YouTube video about, and if you haven't, that I just went to Cleveland, Ohio for, she lives in Dayton. She drove 3.5 hours to Cleveland and 3.5 hours back. So Dallas, if you want to be there, you'll be there. All right. But anywho, you guys, and I'll talk about that more afterwards. Let me stay focused, y'all, so don't get, y'all know I don't come into agreement with ADHD, but sometimes it just be, I'm not even gonna say I got ADHD, but my mind be, I can't read comments. I can't multitask, y'all. I'm trying to stay focused. Don't distract me, okay? But anywho, what was I saying? I was talking about the government contract. Oh yeah, you sign down and you sign. Thank you, God. That was good. You sign their SOW and that's it. So you'll go to documents, click the SOW, sign, scroll down, click sign. Kind of like signing a DocuSign. Click sign. Once you click sign, it's sent off to Arise. You are good to go. However, now you need to send your contract with your agents. Arise done got their contract. Now it's time for you to get your contract. What does your contract look like? Okay, let me go through mine real quickly. Tell you guys the highlights of what you need to have. One of the main things that you need to have is your call center fee. Because how are we getting paid? I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're on this live, y'all may not know how is this even lucrative in the first place. So let me go to my SOW. I'm going to show you guys what a contract looks like. This is one of my mentees, Dynamic Virtual Solutions. This is what their contract looks like. You may want to screenshot. Now, I will do that for y'all. I will do that. So, screenshot. Hold on. Any personal information in here? No. No personal information. This is a blank one. Just want to make sure. I'm going to let you guys screenshot. Let you guys screenshot because y'all can mirror. And I'm not going back. Again, this is in my ebook. This is one of the main things y'all gonna need right here. And then that's it, I think. And I'm about to explain this real quickly. All right, you guys. So an SOW is nothing but scope of work. And now this is your contract. So you do 2 SOWs. You send one you sign the SOW on the Arise portal, and then you gotta send your own SOW. As you guys can see, this one is in Word doc, right? Excuse me. This one is in Word doc. So it says, welcome to Dynamic Virtual Solutions. We are so excited to have you here. It says Dynamic Virtual Solutions, company fee of $50 bi-weekly will come out of each paycheck, not out of pocket, for each of its authorized users listed in the authorized user appendix attached here too. The CSP agrees to service a minimum of 30 intervals weekly. Early SOW termination fee of $200 must be paid or will be deducted from the last payout if possible. SOW is active 1 year from this agreement being sent, because these aren't any temporary positions. This is like real life. You know, once you sign that SOW for a year, they're getting this company for a year, right? So anywho, let's break that down. One of the things your call center SOW needs to have is your call center fee. What are you taking out of your fee? What are you taking out of your agent's paychecks bi-weekly? Mine is $49.99. Hers is $50.00. All right. Yours don't need to go no higher than 79, in my opinion. And 79 is still a little bit kind of, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't go no higher than 79. So this means that every single agent, this is residual income, every single agent, you take your fee out of their paycheck bi-weekly. Why? Because they're under your virtual call center. No taxes come out of their virtual call centers. One thing I want you guys to also know about this whole call center thing is that you are not the call center people come to work at after they go get their degree. I'm sorry, sir. I am not your LinkedIn call center, okay? That's not this. You're not about to get paid $30 an hour over here. It's not happening, okay? So, like, I tell people, A rise is not for everyone, as it shouldn't be, but a rise is for someone. Once you shift your perspective to a rise is not for everyone, but it's for someone, and you know it's somebody out there that will work for a rise, you'll get more people. I feel like some of y'all probably scaring off your own people away just based off how you think, all right? And y'all gotta understand, those $30, $25 an hour type companies, they're 9 to 5s. They're not making their own schedules. They are literally clocking in at 9, getting off at 5. They're on a salary. They are not no 1099s. They are employees. They're a whole different caliber. What makes your call center different? You work from home. You're your own boss. You get to take back control of your own time and money. You get to create your own schedule. You don't have to worry about those annoying employees or managers or bosses, because you don't even got to ever talk to them. As long as they get paid bi-weekly, you ain't going to ever hear from them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about gas. You ain't got to worry about having no car. You ain't got to worry about what you're going to wear to work. You can work in your PJs, and that name is taken, by the way, because one of my mentees took it. Shout out to her, workinginmypjs.com. What's another one? You may be a broke college student and you need to make some extra income. You may be a stay-at-home mom, whatever the case may be, all right? It's so many reasons why people want to work for your call center, so that they can have that flexibility in working from home. One thing that you need to know as well is that your agents can work for more than one company. That's something you guys need to put in your welcome video too, I forgot. So in your welcome video, insert in the part where it's before the last week of training, we'll send you a direct deposit form to ensure that you get paid. Before that part, I want you to insert in, please note you can work for more than one company at once. However, we suggest that you get your feet wet with one company before hopping to the next. Insert that in, one company before hopping to the next. Insert that in. I'm on live. People know that. So anywho, so insert that in somewhere. So you want to put your fee in your contract. The fee is taken out bi-weekly. Your agents get paid bi-weekly, and so do you. All right. So your agents get paid bi-weekly. You get paid bi-weekly because you take out your fee out of that agent's paycheck. So for example, you see a company that you see an invoice that says that person may. Let me pull up an invoice. Hold on. Ask these people y'all paying thousands of dollars to teach y'all a game on this. Ask them to pull up some invoices. Tell them to show y'all the date too. Why is it not loading? Okay, you guys, it's not loading. Hold on. I wanted to pull up an invoice just to show you guys. It's opening, it's just not showing. It's just a white screen. Let me try refreshing. Okay, I'm not gonna get stuck on that. I'll come back, you guys. I want to show you guys what an invoice look like, so I can kind of go. Hopefully, by the time I get to payroll, it'll pull up so I can show you guys. I don't know why it's not opening. Let me try refreshing one more time. Okay, I'm not gonna get stuck on that. Anywho, what was I saying? I was saying about something about, because it has something to do with pay. Oh yeah, so let's say for example you get a check, invoice for somebody, and it's like 1,000. Well, let's keep it a little shorter than that. Let's say it's like $925, right? You would deduct your call center fee from that, and you'll deposit the rest into their account. So what does that look like? Well, no, I don't want to get into payroll yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm about to get to payroll for a minute, because payroll, y'all gonna really want to take notes, because it's a lot. So anywho, your call center fee is what you want to have, because that's what you're deducting out of each agent's paycheck bi-weekly. Another thing that you guys seen in her SOW is that it says that the CSP agrees to service a minimum of 30 intervals a week. What does that look like? 30 intervals is 15 hours. 60 intervals is 30 hours. All you're doing is just cutting it in half. Why? Because your agents can select their, like, they make their schedule based off 30-minute increments. And they can make their schedule for up to 3 weeks. So for those people that are just lazy or just not really disciplined, I would advise them to select their schedule for up to like at least a week or two. Some people don't need the luxury of waking up in the morning like that and just having to clock into work. Like, some people need to know that like, no, you need to wake up and get to work because you're on the schedule. Like, they don't need the luxury of, oh, I can wake up and, oh, I can clock in when I feel like it. So your agents can make their schedules for up to 2 to 3 weeks, right? So once they come back, John C. Once they can do 9 to 9:30, 9:30 to 10, 10 to 10:30, 10:30 to 11. And I'm not reading nothing, by the way, you guys. I'm not reading nothing. I'm just staring because that's how I'm concentrating. I don't want nobody to think I'm reading off a script or anything. But they can do like 9 to 9:30, 10, 10 to 10:30, 10:30 to 11, 11 to 11:30, which is kind of cool because they're able to do their they can take like a lunch break or a break if they got kids, for example, like they're a stay-at-home mom, their kids probably need to be fed or something, you know what I'm saying? So it gives them like that flexibility of not having to work hour per hour. However, they can select like 30 to 30 to 30 to 30 to 30 that equals hours, but they can like do like a 30-minute break in between if they want to. And it says that they must work a minimum of 30 intervals a week. That means that they must work 15 hours a week to remain under my virtual call center. You cannot come under my virtual call center, doing the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, so once they once you got in your contract, the call center fee that's going to be taken out, your requirements, again, this is your contract. Make your contract how you want to make your contract. How many hours you want people to work a week? Do they need to work 10 hours? Do they need to work 20 hours a week? Like, what is your minimum? This is your call center. This is what you want to do, right? That's those are the two things so far that you need to have in your contract. The other thing that you need to have in your contract, let me keep going, is a termination fee. So basically, a termination fee is, let's say, just out the blue, you've been working for me for like 4, 5, 6 months, and then you just decide that you just don't want to work for the company anymore. You're gonna have to pay me a termination fee. It's similar to like breaking a lease. When you break a lease, you still have to pay for that lease. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can break it, but it is what it is. So her call center termination fee is $200, right? Mine is $700. Cause again, I don't want nobody quitting. People always ask me, how do you keep retention? Cause I do ridiculous stuff. Who want to pay me $700? Nobody. They're gonna stay. Okay, they gonna look. It's death row at this point. They're gonna stay. But hers is $200, and that's cute. That's what she wanted. This her call center. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, then it says Arise will invoice Dynamic Virtual Solutions, and the company's administrator will pay all the platform usage fees on a bi-monthly basis. The invoice periods are the 1st to the 15th of each month and the 16th to the end of the month. So that looks like again, pay us bi-weekly, 1st to the 15th of each month, the 15th to the end of the month. They get paid bi-weekly. Stop calling me. So Arise will end up just irritated me. Arise will pay you and you will pay your company. That's what I'm trying to say. Breathe, Johnson. Okay, Arise will pay you and you will pay the company. How do they pay you? On your portal, on your dashboard. If you go to my profile, you click my profile and you click information, you will see banking. Banking, you put your banking institution as well as your bank account and routing account number for your business bank account. When you're going to go open up a business bank account, you let them know that you're in the business of consulting. You are not in the telecommunications industry. You are in the business of consulting, okay? I know with Navy, if you go tell them that you're in the telecommunications industry, they're going to deny you a business bank account, all right? I know, right? Let me put on D&D because it's just too much. I'm trying to go live and educate, and they're just trying to disrupt me. And then it's to send money. Like, calm down. All right, Anywho, that's what I did. Anywho, and I went ahead and sent them. They need to get me something in if they. Hold on, y'all, cause I want something. I'm gonna say, get me a Powerade. I want a Powerade. A blue Powerade. Get me a Powerade, please. Now we putting in my request. Now we putting in my request after about to just get irritated. Okay, but anywho, that's one of the things. That's one of the things your call center needs to have. You need to have your call center fee. You need to have the amount of hours your agents needs to work. And you guys need to be able to explain what intervals are too, by the way, okay? So if you guys are talking about intervals, you guys need to be able to explain what intervals are. Intervals are what? 30-minute increments. So that means that they can choose their hours based off 30-minute increments. An interval is only 30 minutes. Remember that, okay? So then they need to have your termination fee, and then you need to notify that pay is bi-weekly, direct deposit only. And you need to have a section in there, this is very important, that says, do not list Dynamic Virtual Solutions as your employer on paperwork or documents. You are an independent contractor, which means you are self-employed. You are not eligible for unemployment benefits, okay? Let me say it again. Do not list Dynamic Virtual Solutions as your employer on your paperwork or documents. You are an independent contractor, which means you are self-employed. You are not eligible for unemployment benefits. This is good to cover your bases, all right? You don't want anybody putting your name on any kind of form for food stamps, for dental insurance, for health care, for life insurance. You don't want any of that. You want to make sure you put that section up in there because they're 1099 agents. They are not employed by your company. Then you want to put like a checkbox little section that they agreed to the acknowledgments and the terms, right? Again, my contract is in my ebook. If you guys want to get the ebook, it is 99 bucks. If you hang around, I may go ahead and, drop a few dollars off of it. I may do something like that. I'm not sure. It depends how I'm feeling when I get, done with all of this. And that's if you guys want that. I'm still telling you guys how to do this on your own. Like, you don't have to. But if you want to, because you're a visual person, I would get the ebook. Anywho, these are the things that you want to have. I agree that acknowledge that I will be working as a 1099 independent contractor under Dynamic Virtual Solutions as a work-from-home independent contractor under the Arise platform. Then they're going to checkbox that, right? Because this is what it should look like. And I did mine through Google Docs. Right? So I agree and acknowledge that I do not currently reside in one of the following states: California, Connecticut, District of Columbia, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, Oregon, Pennsylvania, or Wisconsin. If you guys are like, whoa, those are a whole lot of states that I would love to target, that's why we're doing business with the government now. Because Arise may have a restriction for those cities and those states, but the government doesn't. The government just want to do business. But that's a whole nother live for a whole nother day on how we're going to leverage our call center to start winning 6-7 figure government contracts with the government, all right? Because the government is mandated and required to do businesses with small minority businesses. When people hear small business, in your head, it's okay to think that I'm not a small business. But governmentally speaking, you're a small business unless you make over 25 mil a year and you have over 49 employees. If you don't make over 25 mil a year and you have less than 49 employees, sit your behind down like I am. Because I ain't there yet. But I will be by the grace of God, okay? We're going to speak into existence, but I'm not. I'm considered a small minority business. When people hear minority, they think black people. Unfortunately, that's not what minority is. Minority is anybody that is not a white male. Even white women are considered a minority, okay? So that means that if you are not a white male, you are considered a minority business. The government has trillions and billions of money, all right, that they must spend directly with small businesses, okay? If anything that you see, the government has a contract for: computers, wigs, planners, journals, coaching programs, call centers, all right? And we leverage our virtual call center to employ agents for the government and whatever they need it for. So for example, the contract that my mentor, Hamza, he's my really good friend. We've been friends for almost 3 years, going on 3 years. And he's who was joining me on my tour, my call center city tour. He's going to be the one to train you guys on this whole government thing. He's the one that put me on, all right? So again, I give my flowers to people. I'm not going to act like this is what I do. I only know about this because of him. But one of the contracts that he even, and it's on my YouTube video, we were on live and he showed me a contract that he has for a call center. It's the U.S. Army looking to outsource, looking for agents that can be outsourced to the U.S. Army customer service department. Crazy, right? 7 days a week, 24/7. All right. Like I said, I'm a virtual call center owner. I have over 1,700 agents within my virtual call center to this day. Do y'all think it's going to be hard for me to get some agents for the government? And these are not just saying, oh, the government needs, the government wants, for example, thousands of people. They may want 100 people to work. They may want 50 people to work. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that for another day. So don't worry about why Roz got restrictions. That's why Johnsy has been in this for 7 years. Johnsy knows how to pivot. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I know God called me to this industry. One fun fact you guys should know is that it was prophesied to me back in 2017 when I was still in the streets. A woman prophesied to me and said, many people are going to come to you for jobs. You are going to be a woman of many jobs and many resources and many opportunities. This was back before I knew anything about a call center. I wasn't even working at a call center. That's the thing about prophecies. You don't actually know that you're living it until you're in it. So it's like now when I look back, I know for a fact God has called me to it. So when I see stuff like Arise having certain restrictions, I don't get bogged down by it. I don't get bothered by it because I know God called me to this industry. So at the end of the day, yes, Arise helped me scale multiple six figures, okay? I'm one of the top premier IBOs on the Arise platform, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm leveraging the agents that I got off of Arise, and Arise can give me the agents. Arise can do the marketing for me. The marketing I do on my own. I never done paid promo. I never brought any ads. I've never paid anybody I never spent no kind of money for real when it comes to this call center thing. It's literally been organic. It's been Facebook groups, Craigslist, Indeed at one point in time. Now it's ZipRecruiter, you got LinkedIn. It's just so many platforms, you know. So I haven't even done no guerrilla marketing, but y'all, my motto is 2024. We doing more. Best believe guerrilla marketing about to be off the charts. I'm talking about billboards. I need a billboard in every single city I'm going on tour in. I told my team, listen, we cranking it up. People know me from TikTok, people know me from Instagram, people know me from YouTube, but listen, I need to be in the cities. I want people to ride by, and people that's stealing my information, they look like Snoop Dogg when he rolled his window down in that Baby Boy movie. Was it Baby Boy? Okay, let's stay on topic. All right, I just want to let you guys know. Again, there's an outlet for that. So anywho, your call center also in this little portion, you need to have a little portion like this in your agreement, right? You need to have a section like this in your contract, and it says, I agree and acknowledge that I'll be working as a 1099 independent contractor under Dynamic Virtual Solutions. Of course, it'll be your call center. Then I agree and acknowledge that I do not currently reside in one of the following states. However, you can own a call center, by the way, in these states. You just can't hire on the Arise platform in these states. And it used to be where they could use a virtual address, but now Arise is cracking down literally in the recent, last probably week or two. So I'm advising my people and people that follow me, do not do that method. If you see somebody teaching you on how to do that, don't do that, okay? And if you do that, don't come to me when the repercussions happen, right? So anywho, the next bullet should say, I agree and acknowledge that I am responsible for the purchase of my own equipment. I tell everybody you're a 1099 agent. You must have your own laptop or desktop, be over the age of 18. I'm not giving you no laptop. I have done laptop giveaways during Christmas time before. That was just what I wanted to do, but I'm not obligated or mandated to make sure that you should have a laptop or desktop. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that your agents have their own laptop or desktop. One thing that you can do, set you up an Amazon storefront. Set you up an Amazon storefront, find you some computers and laptops, add them to your Amazon storefront, and have people go to your link and purchase a laptop if they need to get a laptop. If they need to get a monitor, you need to have that on your Amazon storefront where they can get a monitor, or something in your link tree where they can get it and you get some kind of percentage, okay? Streams within streams. That's how I think Queen of streams, okay? So let's keep it going. So then you should have, I agree and acknowledge that I must work a minimum of 15 hours a week to stay active. If my job is a max job, a minimum of 30 hours a week, right? So a max opportunity, that means that you have max companies and then you have regular companies. So a regular company and a max company, it's just more pay and more hours. So the regular company, you may see like Home Depot on the portal, and then you'll see like Home Depot Max. Home Depot will be paying probably 15 bucks an hour. Home Depot Max will be paying up to $18 an hour. But you will have to work at least a minimum of 30 hours a week. And then, in fact, it will be $14.50 that the regular Home Depot is paying. And then the max opportunity is $18 an hour, but it's at least 30 hours a week, all right? The regular Home Depot, you know, it's just they need to work those minimum 15 hours a week to be under your call center. It's not no kind of, you know, mandate, and they make that $14.50 pay, right? You can't use a virtual address because you wanted to incorp in a different state. What do you mean? I mean, you can as the IBO. It don't matter what state you're in. I'm talking about as far as the agents have to. Yeah, they did. See. 17 international applicants and couldn't get them on. Exactly. That's why we expanded to the government, because Arise, you know, they're not in the Arise has its restrictions. And again, this is why I do what I do. This is why I don't put all my eggs in one basket, because I used to be like, dang, people all over be asking me Johnsy. Like when I used to promote that I'm hiring, I'm talking about people all over asking me Johnsy, like, and people in Africa, people in Dominican Republic, people in the Philippines, everywhere. And I'm like, I don't got enough work, you know, I'm on the Rise platform. But it's different now with this government contracting. So the next bullet point that you guys need to have is I agree and acknowledge that I'm a U.S. citizen, Canada, UK, or Jamaica resident. The next one you need to have is I agree and acknowledge that I must work in a quiet, secure area. I understand that if quality assurance finds a noisy background while listening to my call or leaving my device unlocked while servicing may result in termination. Yes, once they get out of training, they're still going to be checking like on your agents to make sure that they're having successful calls. So they're going to be listening on their calls, and they must make a commitment adherence of 90% or above, and some of them are 80% and above. And that just means that they're not on the phone like you done did all that training, and now you get on the phone call, you like, you said your package was where? Hold on one second. Yeah, so the up, yep, dub. Listen, you gonna get terminated quick. So you must get like an 80% or up on that commitment adherence. So quality insurance, listen to your calls to make sure basically everything you learn in training you're able to execute. All right. I agree and acknowledge that I'm responsible for paying my own taxes. No taxes are deducted, or no taxes are deducted from my invoice as an independent contractor. So that means that again, no taxes are taken out because they are 1099 agents. And then I understand that the only fee that comes out of my invoice is the Dynamic Virtual Solutions $50 IBO fee. I understand that I'm not eligible for unemployment benefits as an independent contractor. Dynamic Virtual Solution does not provide medical, unemployment, or vacation benefits. Those are things that you'll have to, you know, check off, right? So then you have this section right here. You have this section right here where they can put their financial, account number, routing number. I don't know which one comes first. I can't see. Their name right here, and then their signature and date down here. How are we going to get this back from them? We're going to send it through DocuSign. That's why. So you're going to go to DocuSign, make you an account on DocuSign. And one thing about DocuSign, you can create templates, right? So you can create a template. So once you add all the, let me go to DocuSign and show you guys what it's going to look like. Once you go to DocuSign and you add all the boxes, so like those boxes that you seen, you will add a text box for account, text box for routing, text box for banking institution, signature box down there, date and time. I mean, not date and time, date next to it somewhere. And then the check boxes, and you'll see. Hold on. Let me show y'all real quick. I did not mean to do that. Go back. Was it Queen Administration or was it Start the Call Center? So what you'll do is you'll go to DocuSign. You'll upload your document on DocuSign. You'll upload your document on DocuSign. Once you upload your document on DocuSign, it's gonna ask you who's the recipient, who are you sending to. You want to add your recipient of your agent that you're sending it to, and you want to add yourself as a recipient as well, so that you can so that you can also view it and sign it as well. So it says add recipient. So I uploaded my SOW onto the portal. Now it says add recipients. So I'm just gonna put like Bob the Builder. Let me see. Bob the Builder is getting this. Bob the Builder. And then Bob the Builder at gmail.com. And then I'm going to add a recipient, which is me, Chauncey. And then my email. And then I'm going to click next. Then once I click next, it's going to upload my document, right? And then it's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. And you see up there it says Bob the Builder. So Bob the Builder has to sign now. So now I'm going to add everywhere right here, these little bullet points, I'm going to add an initial. I need an initial. So I'm going to add an initial to every single bullet point. You're going to have to do this for the first person you onboard, right? That's about to get out of training. Once you do this once, you can save it as a template, and then next time for the next person, you just put in their email, and then you send the template that you're creating right now, that we're creating right now. So I'm putting initials next to every single bullet point because I need to know that we in this together. So this is the initials that I have on here, and then I'm gonna scroll down. Hold on, that's around. Trying to be cool. All right, so then right here, my financial institution part, I need to add some text boxes right here. So I'm gonna go over here. It says text, add a text box there, add a text box here, add a text box here. Cool. I got my text boxes right here. All right, I added my text boxes. Now I need to add the name, and then I need to add a signature, and then I need to add the date, and then it should look like this. I got my name, I got the text boxes, their name, the signature, and the date. Then I need to go back up here and switch from Bob the Builder to me, because I got to sign too. So I need to change the role to me, and then I need to add a signature for me, and then a date signed for me, and then this is me, right? That's me down there. And then, as you guys can see, where is it? I think I'm in the wrong account, y'all. I'm in Queen of Mini Streams. This isn't the right. Okay, so anywho, you guys, right here, I'm not logged into the right account, but over here, when you guys sign up, you're gonna see it. It's gonna say make a template. Y'all don't see it on mine, but it's gonna say make a template right here. All right, so make a template. You'll click make a template, and this whole thing that we just did right here, all of this, hold on, I'm trying to scroll. Okay, I don't know how to scroll with the computer backwards, but all of what we just signed right here, right? All of that is now a template. So now all we have to do is send it, and then it'll save it as a template. So now for the next person, we just have to, all we have to do is put in their email, and we don't have to like add all those text boxes and all that kind of stuff. And this is your SOW. So once you send it off to them, you get it sent back to you. It's gonna have the all these text boxes for them to fill, and they're gonna send it back to us. All right. So now when they sign it, I get it back. What am I going to see? Their financial institution, their account number, and their routing number, along with their signature and their initials, and I now have their payroll information. I have everything I need to make sure that they get paid. How are we going to set up our payment info? My profile information. Let me show y'all. My profile. My profile. information. This is also how you see your ID number as well. Let me show you guys how to register your call center too. So if you get to the point where you're starting your call center and you don't need to and you get stuck or something, like let's say you end up on the portal, it's not the end of the world. You can log all the way onto the portal. If you go to my profile information, you're going to be able to see. Hold on, I'm going to have to zoom in because it got my personal information. Once you click my profile information, you'll be able to see register new independent business. Once you click register new independent business, it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to do this? You're not going to be basically a company and not an agent, And then once you click that, it's going to ask you for your EIN number along with your call center name. The call center name needs to look exactly how you have the call center name on the EIN, right? It needs to be consecutive. So once you so for example, the EIN we already know is free on irs.gov. I don't really care what you guys hear people saying. You do not need to. This is a rise. You do not need to have a EIN. You do not need to have an LLC to get started. And with this business, this business, your virtual call center, you need to get an S Corp, not an LLC. LLCs are good for starter-up businesses, new businesses, but a business that you know is going to generate a certain kind of income, you want an S Corp. It's better for taxes, and you're not going to get charged on taxes. I heard somebody say that, an S Corp, you'll get charged on taxes. What she said, you'll get charged on, there's no point of getting an S Corp because you're going to have to pay double the taxes or something. You're not paying taxes for anything because you haven't even got no money yet. So why have to switch from an LLC to an S Corp once it becomes lucrative? No, you're going to go ahead and get your call center as an S Corp. Better tax benefits. S Corp is what you want to get, not LLC. All right. So but all you need to register on Arise is an EIN. Somebody said, no, you need to have your corporation before you get that. No, you do not. If that's the case, why does Arise let you register without all of that? Why? Because it's up to you to make sure at the end of the day you pay Uncle Sam. All Arise wants is an EIN. All right? So, let me keep going. No, you can file for an S Corp. You don't have to file for an LLC, then get an S Corp. You can specifically go straight for an S Corp. All right, so let me keep going. Okay, so your welcome video, the last thing that I left off on in the notes is that the last week of training, we will send you a direct deposit form to ensure that you get paid, right? Okay, then the last thing it's going to say, last week of training, we're going to send you a direct deposit form to ensure that you get paid. Is there anything after that? Is there anything after on Snap? On Snap? I'm on live. Yeah, I'll explain. A 1099 is just somebody that doesn't pay any taxes like under your company. They pay taxes on their own. They are sole proprietors, you can say. They are, well, no, they're not sole proprietors. They're independent contractors. Thank you to my dad, okay? My parents live in the same building as me. Isn't that crazy? And every time I'll ask for something, I'll be like, Dad, can you come do such and such, because my dad also has his own company called Loyal Crafts. He does like TV mounting, a lot of interior work. So he, like my condo that I just got, he, because this is an owners only building, so everybody in here is owners. When I first got this condo, it was literally like a fixer-upper, you guys, but I painted the walls, I redid everything. My condo looks so different and just beautiful now. So he be making jokes like when I be like, Dad, can you come, what I'd be saying? I'd be saying something, but basically he be like, you mean come down there? Because like they a few floors up. So like he be trying to throw shade because he a few floors up, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, it's really convenient, and then it's not, because like, like what if you want to have like a little, Bible study night with like, I'm just kidding. So anywho, you guys, let's keep going. Let's stay focused. Anywho, thank you, Dad. You're welcome. All right. Yeah, it's a huge convenience. And let me plug this up for y'all be mad at me because my phone died. Hold on. Because I done seen it go from 20% to 10% and make sure it's charging. So let me see some questions real quick. So do you have a document stating that they are 1099 and what they have to do with Uncle Sam? Oh no. So taxes again, 1099s, it's just they pay taxes on their own. In my contract, it lets them know that they're a 1099 agent, and yes, they do have to acknowledge that they are a 1099 agent and that they don't pay any taxes under my company, but they're responsible for paying their own taxes and stuff. But as far as like what their taxes is going to look like and stuff, they need to consult a tax consultant. I don't give any kind of tax advice or anything such as that. I don't really know how that works. I mean, I know how it works for my company, but I don't know how it works for everybody else. Everybody else making different kind of pays and stuff. They just know as a 1099, it's a responsibility. So it's a luxury being a 1099, but it's a responsibility to make sure you pay Uncle Sam. But I don't have anything regarding that. How do you explain the fee we take out per pay period without sounding like a scam? I mean, are you a business or a charity? It's, in my opinion, you're trying to scam me by working for my company for free. Are you nuts? So I was literally having this conversation with my mentees in our, we had our call training. We had our group training yesterday, our quarterly training. And I said, I can count on one hand the number of people who have told me or asked me, Johnsy, why do we have to pay $49.99? Why do we have to pay to be under your virtual call center? What? When you go to a job interview, are you asking them why you gotta why they taking taxes out of y'all paychecks? Why y'all paying company fees? Do you ask them that? Do you say, hey, I know I just want to make what I make per the hour. I don't want nothing taken out. I want everything absolutely free, but I do want to utilize your building. I want to utilize your platform, your sources, and what? Are you crazy? So I don't even explain it. If you already asking that, I don't want nothing to do with you. You're scaring me. You're the scam. You're the scam. Get away from me. Real dooloo. You know what I'm saying? So the last thing that I said in the welcome video is the last week of training, we will send you a direct deposit form to ensure that you get paid. A direct deposit form to ensure that you get paid. Welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. We are so glad to have you under our virtual call center. Get ready to take back control of your time and money. If you are, no, that's not how I want to say that. Welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. Welcome to Talk. This is literally how I be in front of the camera. So when y'all see the final product, y'all be like, oh my God, you did so good. Just notice how I be in front of the camera real life. Many takes, okay? But I get the content done, all right? So anywho, welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. We are so glad to have you Welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. We are so ecstatic to have you join our team. Get ready to take back control of your time and money and become your own boss here at Talk Easy Virtual. If you have any further questions, please email us below. We can't wait to have you. So that's your welcome video. And if you've been on this live, and if you came in late, then I'm sorry to you. But if you came on this live, I told you guys about the welcome video that you need to have. When you accept your agents, finalize your agents, and now it's time for your agents to take their assessment. You need that onboarding video that you're going to upload to YouTube. Your onboarding video is just going to say, in fact, I'll go through the welcome video without stopping. I'm not stopping for y'all no more. All right. So welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you've been accepted and finalized and you're ready to start working. First thing first, you're going to have to take 2 assessments, a multiple choice assessment along with a voice assessment. In this multiple choice assessment, you'll be answering different customer service questions, such as what if an irate customer calls in swearing at you? Would you A, jump through the phone and fight them? B, cuss them out? C, escalate it to a manager? Or D, help the customer the best way that you can? There is no wrong answer. However, there is a not so smart answer. Once you complete your multiple choice assessment, you will then begin your voice assessment. In this voice assessment, you'll be reading back different paragraphs into your laptop or desktop to check the clarity of your speech. So please be sure to enunciate your words. Please allow yourself 30 to 45 minutes in a quiet environment to ensure no background noise can cause you to fail. That means no TVs on in the background, no dogs barking, no babies crying, and you want to allow yourself to be in a quiet environment. Please note, I cannot reset this assessment for at least 30 days, so be sure to be please advise. Once you complete your voice assessment, you will then be able to see the different companies that you qualify for. In order to inquire about the pay, please email us at info@talkeasyvirtual.com. Once you select the company that you would like to work for, you will then begin training. Training is mandatory. However, you will have 2 excuses before they drop you from the company. As you may imagine, just like you, many people are looking to work from home, such as yourself. Once you, I'm getting tongues, such as yourself. Also, please note, you can work more than one company at once. However, we suggest you get your feet wet with one company before hopping to the next. The last week of training, we will send you a direct deposit form to ensure that you get paid. Please note, pay is bi-weekly and direct deposit only. Welcome to Talk Easy Virtual. We are so ecstatic to have you join our team. Get ready to take back control of your time and money. If you have any further questions, please email us below. We can't wait to have you. That's your welcome video, right? Let me see. When I do my test runs, I be thinking I sound great. No, y'all don't. Y'all, listen, everybody has a flaw about themselves. They be like, oh, I hate my voice. I hate this. I hate that. Listen, just do it like Nike says, you know what I'm saying? And that was just a little something, you know, I was just trying to give y'all some, but that's what your onboarding, my computer just died. I'm gonna need to, hold on. I got 10%, but I'm gonna have to go get my charger in a minute. But you guys, that's what your welcome video needs to be. That video needs to be uploaded on YouTube as a private link. So when your agents get out of, when they're, accepted and finalized, and you let them know that they've been finalized, please see welcome video below. It's going to have that link to your YouTube video, which should be a private link. All right, makes sense? We good? We good? Like I say, I've been doing this for 7 years, going on 7 years. Like this year will make the 7-year mark. All right, so I be having to, like when I train people, I be having to remind myself that it's their first time doing this, because I be like, you got this, like, it's not that hard. But I be having to remind myself, like, girl, you've been repeating this back to back. So, like, you know, but anywho, so that's your welcome video, right? Now, once you have sent them their SOW, after you signed the SOW on the portal, now your agent is about to begin working. They've been working for 2 weeks. It's time for them to get paid. Your invoices will always be found under documents on the portal. That is how you find your invoices for every single pay period, right? So you would select the pay period that, you know, that you're getting the invoices for, and all their invoices are on one invoice. But check this out. Bilingual options. Yep, they be having French and English sometimes. They be having Spanish. Like it's a company right now that's looking for Spanish and English. I think it's, what's the name of that company? Urgently. I think it's like a Medicare or some kind of company. But it's one of the new companies on there. By the way, you guys, Arise got a new CEO. We don't have the old CEO anymore. I don't know if you guys know that. You know, we got an Indian CEO now. It's not the white man no more. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything like that in a bad way. I'm just letting you guys know that we have a new CEO, and he's doing many new things on the portal. He said he's supposed to be working. I mean, not working. He said he's supposed to be expanding to the Philippines and India, but we'll see. He said that back in July of last year, so we'll see like how that's going about. But anywho, Modicare. Oh, that's on the portal. I didn't see that earlier. Was Modicare on the portal earlier? Was it? I just checked the portal. I don't remember seeing Modicare. Yeah, urgently. Oh, that's the one for roadside. Okay. Jero is another one that's popular that y'all probably have seen. I don't know how long y'all been on the portal, but a Jero is 24/7. I think urgently ain't they hours like 24/7 or 7 days? It's something that it's a reason why actually people are accepting that pay. Cause when I seen the pay, I was like, okay. But it makes sense if you're gonna do 2 companies. But I was like, okay, but it's the hours that they have available, I believe. Needed that. Yeah, so the Zoom, Absolutely. The Zoom explains everything that I'm explaining right now. In fact, probably stuff that I probably just miscellaneously forgot, but not nothing that's like critical where you guys are like, oh no, she didn't tell us everything. But yeah, and it has like, you know, of course, visual. You know, I'm sharing my screen, and I actually have a live mentee that I'm training. That Zoom replay, I think is $2.99. The link is in my bio for that, and then I got the ebook. But if you get the so let me just do something really quickly. I'm gonna go get the charger for. I'm not gonna drop the price on my ebook. I thought about it, but I'm not, because I done did a whole live training. If y'all get the ebook, y'all gonna have to invest the ebook. However, if you guys wanted to get the Zoom replay, I would give you guys the ebook for free. So if you guys went and got the Zoom replay for $2.99, which is like 3 hours, I believe. It's a 3-hour training where I'm literally on Zoom sharing my screen with my mentee. She's asking me questions. I'm going through everything, showing her every from payroll to onboarding to her branding, her marketing, everything. And it's $2.99. If you get the Zoom replay, I'll give you the ebook for free. If you don't want to get the Zoom replay, because the Zoom replay is like an actual training, like it's like us live right now, but the ebook is just the same. It's just in text format. So, and you won't see like my whole contracts and certain stuff that you would see like on the computer. But if you guys, and I would know, it would be basically, what time is it? 5:42. So anybody that purchases after 5:42, this will only be to midnight tonight, because I'm not going to be checking daily for this. But up until 5:42, up until midnight tonight, I'll have it to where you get the Zoom replay, the ebook will be sent out. And if you get the ebook, you get the ebook. I mean, it's worth it, you know. And the link is in my bio. The link is in my bio to everything, to the my YouTube, my links to my coaching calls, my ebook, the Zoom replay, my call center city tour, which I'm gonna talk about in a minute. But let me wrap up this training. The last thing is payroll, you guys. Payroll, and I'm gonna give you guys a few marketing tips. So with payroll, this is how payroll works. Pay attention. You do not see the agent's name on the invoice. It's kind of tedious in the beginning, but once you do it the first time, like once you get through that first payroll, it becomes kind of easier. Like the payrolls after that. So for example, your first payroll, you're gonna have to match the agent name with the agent ID number. So on the invoice, it's gonna have the CSP ID number, CSP Certified Service Partner. So it's gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Home Depot Max, and then it's gonna have the pay. And then it's going to have their hours. Well, their intervals. They do the invoice by intervals, but we know that intervals are just 30-minute increments, all right? So if they work 60 intervals, if it says 60 intervals on the invoice, that means 30 hours. You just cut it in half, right? So, anywho, you guys, so you're going to have to go to your dashboard. I would advise, and I want you guys to visualize how I'm visualizing right now, because I'm a visual person myself. You have 2 tabs open. One tab is going to have your invoices. And I did this for up to 100 and something agents, you guys. I was doing my own payroll. Exactly how I'm explaining to you guys now. I don't know what it is in me. I'm really that's just how I'm wired. Like, and by the way, you guys, I'm a serial entrepreneur. Okay? This is one of my streams. This virtual call center. This is my highest paying stream, because it's my most residual, my most consistent, highest sources of income. But I do real estate as well. But real estate is based off commission. And real estate is based off when I close the deal. But one thing I know is every 2 weeks I'm getting paid, because my agents got paid. I just want to throw that in there. Cleaning company, hair company, branding marketing company, all kind of just different digital products and stuff. Serial entrepreneur. So I just like to throw that out there so people don't think this is like I do more than this. Okay. Anywho, so this is how it is. You got 2 tabs open. One tab is your invoices. The other tab is your agents list. So now you see an invoice that says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Home Depot Max, 60 intervals, $935 pay. All I'm going to do is deduct my $49.99 from that, which is what? Somebody drop it in the comments. Somebody, unless, hold on. I can do it, y'all. 900, and it's just hypothetically speaking, 935 minus $49.99. That's $885 and a penny. Give them folks a penny. All right. You don't want nobody coming to sue you over a penny, okay? Because you thought it was just a penny. It may be a penny to you, but it may be $1 to one of them. Again, people be outrageous. You just want to cross all your T's, dot all your I's. Get them people the nickel to the dime. All right. So $885 and I think that's $885.01 is what I'm going to deposit into 12345's checking account. All right. And how do I got their checking account? Because I sent my SOW through DocuSign. I have it back. I know where to send the money to. So this is what you do. You see that 12345, her name is Angela Bassett. So now you see Angela Bassett, 12345. You match it up and you say, okay, this 12345 invoice belongs to Angela Bassett. You deduct your fee. Angela Bassett, I need to deposit $885.01 to her account, right? Stay with me. So you go to your bank, your business bank app. You go to everybody got an app on their phone for their banking. I hope you will. If your bank is through Cash App, what's the Chime, something like that, no ma'am, no sir. Okay, use that for the Subway and the Chick-fil-A points and all that stuff, but you need to get a business bank account. Navy Federal, I suggest any credit union. All right, Navy Federal, Chase Bank, Bank of America, I just don't like. Truist, I just don't like. What's another good one? I would just say Navy and Chase. Those are my top two banks. All right. Or any credit union, okay? Credit unions are super duper good, especially when we start doing business with the government. You got a credit union. Oh, it's lit. It's up and it's stuck. Anywho, you guys, you go to your bank app and you make a transfer. Everybody that made a transfer to somebody, I'm not talking about bank to bank transfer, not no Zelle transfer, anything like that, but bank to bank. So in your bank, I know for me, in any bank, it's going to ask for what? The person's name you're sending the money to, the last name that you're sending the money to, a nickname if you want to add one, okay, the amount that you want to send, their account number, and their routing number. So what are we going to do? We're going to transfer that $885.01 to Jessica Bassett, first and last name. Got the amount, $885.01. Put her account number, put her routing number, but we're going to put her nickname, check me out, nickname as her agent ID number. Why is this important? Okay, I've never heard of Blue Vine or Novo. Are those credit unions? I feel like I heard of Blue Vine Slick. Yeah, I use ADP now, of course, but in the beginning I was doing it exactly how I'm telling you guys to do it. So I was just doing bank to bank transfers. So on the nickname, we're going to put the agent's ID number. Why are we putting the agent's ID number? Because now, next payroll period, we not having to search for Angela Bassett. We get the invoice. We know when the invoice come, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go to our banking app. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know who that is now. We don't have to manually go put the info in and go have to see who it belongs to. So that's why you want to make the nickname the agent ID number, because you're not going to see the names on the invoices. So it helps you out when you're doing payroll to know that this is the person that you're sending the money to based off their agent ID number. Does that make sense? It's not going to really make sense until you guys do your first your first set of invoices. Like, that's when it'll start making sense to you guys. Or 5%. I'll get up in 2 minutes and go get my charger. Why are we like that? And then the phone died, we'd be shocked. But I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let it die, you guys. I'm not gonna let it die. All right. You guys not gonna, and let me run it back. Let me run it back for you guys. This is what we do. Try to visualize this. On the invoice, you're not going to see the agent's name. I'll answer that question in a minute because y'all know I be getting sidetracked. I don't know how to multitask. I got to concentrate. Let's visualize. Let's close our mind. Let's visualize. Don't look at me right now. Everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes and hear me out. Hear me. This is how I pray too. Because I hear really well when I close my eyes and I just listen. Because sometimes we just be looking at too much. I think that's why they say faith is the things of hope. Hope is the things, hope is the things that are not seen. Faith are the things that are not seen. Because like when our eyes are open, y'all may be paying attention to me too much shit. Y'all probably like, why one of her eyelashes falling off? Y'all not even paying attention to what I'm saying. So let's just close our eyes real quick. So close your eyes and visualize this. You have two screens right now, like a dual monitor. You have two screens in your face right now. You have one screen with a set of invoices. You have another screen with a set of agent names, right? You have to match this invoice with an agent, because the invoice don't have the agent name. It only has the agent's ID number, CSP ID number, right? So on the invoice, it's going to say 12345, Home Depot, 60 intervals, paid $935, right? Then you're going to have to go to your other screen and say, okay, I need to see what agent is 12345. You may have to scroll, depending on how many agents you got, you know? This is your first set of payroll. So you scroll, you find 12345, and you're like, oh, okay, that's Angela Bassett. Now you gotta go to DocuSign. Let's open up a third screen, because we need to find, and this is as soon as you get an SOW, just go ahead and print it out. Have a file already with payroll. Already have a file with everybody's DocuSign already printed. Let's get back to the black and white paper. I'm not really big on putting everything on. You may wake up one day and the whole file is going online. Let's print stuff out. Let's invest in a printer, $30 off of Amazon, and let's get some ink, another $30 cartridge off Target, and let's invest that. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, you got 3 screens right now. So now I'm like, okay, let's just take that third screen off, and let's just say, okay, we're back to our 2 screens, because we have the folder right in front of our faces. So we're going through our papers, and we're like, okay, that's Angela Bassett. That is 12345. Now I got to open up a third screen. Now I got to go to my banking app, all right? Whatever banking that I'm banking with, and I want to make a transfer, a bank-to-bank transfer. I'm going to add the first name, last name, nickname. Every bank has it, a nickname, okay? Nickname, and the amount I want to send, their account number, and their routing number, right? So when I do that, I'm going to put Angela Bassett, nickname 12345. 885 cents after I deducted my $49.99, along with her account number and her routing number, right? So why do I do that? Because once I send that off to Angela Bassett, she's now going to be in my transfers list of people that I send transfers to. And now another 2 weeks done passed, and it's time for Angela Bassett to get paid again. So now I got another set of invoices. Angela Bassett is one of them, 12345. Now I don't have to open up that second screen and figure out who 12345 is. They're already a contact in my banking app. All I got to do is click 12345, the Angela Bassett in my banking app, and deposit the money that she made for that pay period. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to teach you guys. So it's going to be easier when you guys actually get into like y'all can open your eyes, by the way. It's going to get easier, you know, once you get into the flow of it. And I tell people, like, once you get after like 20 agents, that's when you can actually, you know, like, that's when you can actually, once you get to 20 agents, maybe 15 for some of you, that's when you can start utilizing payroll. I just don't advise you guys get payroll and, you know, get a payroll system and they're taking out money and you only got 10 people right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, just wait till it kind of makes sense. So like maybe 15, 20, 25 people. Like I said, I did mine up to 100 people because the way I just explained it to you guys, it was just really simple to me. It's like sending somebody a cash app, you know what I'm saying? But once it got overwhelming for me, once I got to like 170, 200, 300, now up to over 1,500 agents, now it's like, okay, yeah, you got to have payroll. She said, I thought it was in front of a computer. Okay, hold on. I don't want y'all mad at me if my computer dies. It's thundering still. All right. What's your process of getting banking information for your agents? You're gonna send that DocuSign. You're gonna send that DocuSign to your agent. So you're gonna send that DocuSign. That's gonna have your what is it? It's like a form. What's up? It's gonna have a form. Y'all know the document. Y'all confusing me right now. Yeah, that's the regular price. $99. $99 is the best investment you'll make to get into this industry. Honestly, if you have the extra 200, go ahead and get the, do I want to do a sell on the Zoom replay? That's the only thing I would do a sell on. Not even necessarily a sale, but I would, only for the people on my live. But like, the ebook, it's going to stay 99. Because the Zoom replay is $2.99. I feel like that's reasonable. If I did, what would I drop it to? It's $2.99. If you guys are just not joining, y'all missed a really good live. And I may be able to upload this live to my YouTube if I can save this live, but I'm definitely not going over everything I already went over. 50% off to midnight. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. Let me wrap up this training. We'll play it by ear. Hold on one second. What the freak was that? Come on, computer. Come on. It's still charging. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday, so I don't know. Let's get through this. Let's get through the rest of this training, and then I'll figure it out. I'll see what I want to do. I'll see what I want to do. Cause we'll see. Okay. Anywho, my computer is taking forever. Okay, I don't want this to down, y'all. Hold on, cause my computer's still not on. I'm on 2%. So hold on, y'all. Hold on. See, people think Steve Jobs was one of the greatest entrepreneurs of all time. When I say great, I mean most successful entrepreneurs of all time. Okay. So this I would have to. One of those successful entrepreneurs of all time because he was a great imaginator. He was a great leader. If my imaginator ain't work, you do what I meant to. Okay, hold on. I'm over here struggling. Okay. Is it charging? My computer's taking forever to charge. Now I gotta take it off the tripod. Okay. I gotta hold the phone for a little bit. All right. So, payroll. After payroll, you guys, it's a rinse and repeat for every single agent. So it's a rinse and repeat for literally every single agent. All right. So, I'm gonna do a recap really quickly, but I'm not stopping. All right. So if you need to screen record, do what you gotta do. And my hair, you guys, I went to this spot called Red Martini for R&B night because, you know, I like grown and sexy nights and stuff. But anywho, it rained so bad, so disrespectfully. The hair was flowing, glowing. It's just a lot going. But anywho, are you going to be offering courses for the government contracts as well? So you guys, I'm going on tour. So the tour starts. Am I able to? Hold on, y'all. Because I don't want to hold this. See if I can pull my desk. I think I'm onto something. Okay. Hold on. Oh my God, it's raining and lightning. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, so back to that question. So yeah, so I'm going on tour starting March 2nd. I'm going on tour and I'm doing the call center ex-government contracting tour. And it starts March 2nd. I'm hitting up 8 cities. The first city will be in Atlanta. Then I'm coming to Tampa. Then I'm coming to after Tampa, it's going to be Chicago. Then I'm coming to Cleveland. Then I'm coming to Philadelphia. Then I'm coming to New York. Then I'm coming to Washington. And I missed the city. Oh, Houston. I forgot Houston. How can I forget Houston? So it's Atlanta, Tampa, Houston, Chicago, Cleveland, Philadelphia, New York, Washington. We're kicking it off in Washington. And I got a special guest. Why would I not do Washington? Washington already about to sell out. I have the exact dates. It's on my Instagram and it's on my, if you guys go to www.startthecallcenter.com, it's a $500 deposit to lock in your seat. And it's a $2K investment, $2,000 investment. Think it's going to, man, not even think that's, what? So this call center city tour, I'm teaching how to leverage your call center to win government contracts for your call center. Hold on. So Netifari just said, you scammed her and her friends. Did I ever once say I got scammed by her? What y'all in the comments, arguing or something? Haley, that's hard to believe. What y'all in the comments? Hold on. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, let me stay focused. Let me get back to the tour, you guys. Let me not entertain that. But that caught me. Yes, I'm in ATL. Yes, I'm in Atlanta. I'm so over Atlanta. Do you guys see how dark it is behind me? Like, this is ridiculous. It's literally like a tornado happening right now, you know? She said, forget them. Is there a deadline? To this day, in this moment, no. However, I need to decide what day I want to stop, you know, stop the cutoff right now. But, oh, okay, you talking about, oh, okay. You paid $1K for a course. You paid $1K for a course. You paid oh, you were the person that said you paid $1K to learn this information for free. Oh, okay. Just, okay. I'm just making sure y'all good because it's nothing but positivity over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But no, y'all, the tour is kicking off March 2nd, and I'm so excited. This is a game changer. This government contracts is really a game changer. The way, I can't lie, the timing it is of everything, it's like everything is just falling into perfect place. Like, the moment I started feeling like restricted would arise, I said, God, I know you called me to this industry, but I need not to put all my eggs in one basket. And that's when government contracting opened the door. And there isn't a ticket cutoff right now, but I will go ahead and select pay your deposit. Pay your deposit. So if you guys pay your deposit of $500, the remainder is not due to the day of. The remainder is not due to the day of you guys come to the training. When you guys check in at the door and get your wristbands and stuff, like, that's when you guys pay the remainder. It's going to be somebody at the door taking payment. So you only pay $500 to secure your spot at the tour. However, you pay the remainder when you get to the tour. Like, when you come to the training, you're going to pay the remainder. You can either pay with cash, you can use credit card, you can use debit. A lot of people, they use credit cards so they can write it off, you know, because it is a tax benefit because you're educating yourself. But you're here for the government contracts, yeah. So it's 2K. It's, I know, right? What time is it, y'all, by the way? I'm in Eastern Standard Time. What time is it? It's literally crazy out there. The clouds just, and it was literally right there with light. But yeah, you guys, definitely going on tour. So it's a rinse and repeat for every single age. So let's go through it one more time, you guys. Let's go through it one more time. And I'm going to decide. Let me make sure okay. I can unplug this now. And I'm going to plug up my laptop. So I'm going to plug up my laptop. So I can do the I don't know what I'm going to set the replay to be. I got to think of what price I want to set it to.
And the only reason why I really don't even be caring to do that, like when I go on live, you guys, I don't go on. I don't like those people that go on live and they're literally, you know, they go on live to make money from their products. You know, I like to give just information, and those that want to pay for my services, they'll pay for my services. But at the end of the day, like, you can execute on your own. I can't even explain, no, not only for the US, anywhere in the world when it comes to government contracts, anywhere in the world. That's why government contract is about to be crazy. Once they told me I can hire in the Philippines, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Them people over there, they balling on $7 an hour. They balling on $5 an hour. They'll be okay. So yeah, let's run through it one more time. So I hate when the rogue does that. All right, let's run through it one more time. So you have, from the jump, you need to have your flyer. Remember, I was telling y'all to have y'all flyer. If y'all missed it, y'all just missed it, okay? If y'all stayed on the live this long, y'all are dedicated and y'all are ready. I feel like y'all are ready because we've been on live probably about an hour, hour and a half. If you stayed on live from beginning to end, okay, you're going to be really successful in this industry, because only people that really want to do this will stay on live for this long, all right? If your attention span was cut short, you probably, you're off this live right now. But anywho, those that are watching this live, let's see. So first thing first, go to ariseworkfromhome.com. You guys know, in order to get your EIN, just go to rs.gov, get your EIN, make sure that call center name is the same EIN that you're going to put on the Arise, make sure it just matches. In fact, that's the first thing you want to do, get your EIN. Only reason why I do not say do not get your S Corp yet is because you ain't made no money yet. You don't need to worry about that yet. You don't need to worry about you don't need to worry about any kind of liability. You don't need to worry about anybody suing your business. You don't need to worry about none of that. You ain't even got nobody hired yet. So I do not like when people tell y'all need to have that first. That's because they're programmed and used to hearing what everybody else say. Oh, get your LLC, no, you're good. Get your EIN, okay? If you're able to, this is why I tell people now, if you're able to, I'm trying to make it the most cost friendly in the beginning as possible, okay? Not having to pay a lot to start up. Go to the rs.gov, get your EIN number. That's what you're going to need, all right? Once you get your EIN number, that's what you're going to link to the Arise platform, and we'll talk about that as I'm going through. So from the beginning. So we got, go to ariseworkfromhome.com. They're going to go through the application. They're going to select the option they want to work for someone else. They're going to put in your company ID number. Where's your company ID number going to be found? On the portal, my profile information. Service partner ID is your IB/ID number. Once you get that IB/ID number, that's what you're going to put on the flyer, okay? So it lets them know, go do the application, click the selection. I want to work for someone else. Enter this IB/ID number 98964. That is mine. Once you whoa, that lightning. Once you put in my company ID number, you will then see my virtual call center, J Virtual Talk. Then once you see my J Virtual Talk, they're going to email and tell you to accept their request. So you let them know on the flyer, once you put in IB/ID number 98964, please request to join call center, then email us to accept your request. They're going to email you to accept their request. You're going to go over to task and accept their request. Where's task? It's on the portal, on the Arise portal, right? Then once they go to you accept them, you email them back and let them know that they've been accepted. Please move forward, sign your final waivers. Then they're going to email you and say, hey, I've signed my final waivers. Can you please finalize me onto the call center? You're going to go back to task and you're going to now finalize them onto the call center. So now you've accepted them. Now it's time to finalize them. Now that you finalize them, you're going to email them back and say, you've been finalized. Please see welcome video below. What is the welcome video? That's the video that you're going to upload on the YouTube video private link, and you're going to attach that link in your emails, okay? Use MailChimp if you want to automate that entire corresponding process, all right? MailChimp is an email automation that you can use. Now that they're onto the portal, they don't watch your welcome video. Now it's time for them to choose a job. Your agents cannot see how much a company is paying. Only you can as an IBO. Why is that? Because if you wanted to take $1 or $2 off the pay and pay them the remainder, because the company paying you paying your agents, then you're able to do so. It's your virtual call center. However, the traditional way that people do is just deduct their fee, $49.99, just like me. I tell people don't go no higher than $79. Don't go no higher than $79. You want to keep it reasonable. No taxes come out of these 1099 agent contractors paychecks. No taxes come out. So once they're onto the portal, they're gonna say, hey, they done did their assessment and everything. They see the companies. Hey, I want to know how much Home Depot is paying. Where do you go see how much the companies are paying? Do you have to take the assessment to see how much the companies are paying? Absolutely not. You're going to go over to reference on the portal and you're going to click opportunity announcement and you're going to select opportunity announcement and you'll see the different companies that Arise is offering at the moment. All right. One thing that I would advise my agent to do is be as vague as possible when doing the assessment. If they say that they only want to work certain hours and certain days of the week, it's going to give them limited options. They need to stay flexible for everything so they can have all of the options presented to them. That's the best way to just go through the assessment, right? So anywho, that lightning is beautiful. God is amazing. Anywho, once they do the assessment, they're about to get out of training. They've inquired about the pay. Once they inquire about the pay, they select the company that they want to work for. Now, what if they're like, hey, I just want to know a little bit more about what exactly will I be doing for this company? Where are you guys going to go to? On that opportunity announcement where you see the pay, they can see everything else except for the first section on that page. So on page 3 of any opportunity announcement PDF that you're going to download to your computer, that they can download to their computer, on page 3, they're going to always see where they can, on page 3, they're going to see what to expect. That's literally what it says, what to expect. So it'll let them know everything they can expect to be doing for working for that particular company. They can also expect to be learning those things during training. All right. So now that they done chose the company they want to work for, now they're in training. Now they're off of your hands. Now they're off of your hands. This is so one thing I love about this Arise platform is it's no overhead. It's little to no overhead. Like accepting and finalizing, that's a click of a button. I may be explaining it a little bit more, but like that's literally all it is. You're logging in the portal, you're accepting them like you're accepting a friend request on Facebook. All right. Then you send in your welcome video. If you have that automated through MailChimp, you're not doing any of that process. What did I tell you guys you need? A landing page. Get a landing page done. Get a website. Get somebody on Fiverr to do it for $30. You just need a simple landing page that has a form at the bottom that when people put in their information, it triggers an automation that sends out your flyer with instructions on how to apply to your virtual call center. That's in the ebook as well, by the way. Again, if you guys get the I'm gonna talk about this in a minute. So let me tell you guys something. If I do a sale on the Zoom replay, y'all not getting the ebook for free. Now I was gonna have it to where you get both of them. So like you would get the ebook and the Zoom replay for $2.99, or you can get the ebook for $99 and I'll drop the Zoom replay. Y'all let me know what y'all want. We gonna do it like that. So I don't want nobody thinking that that's what I was going to do. Give y'all a free ebook and drop the price. Y'all, no, absolutely not. But anywho, once you accept and finalize, once the call center, they've been accepted and finalized, you send them to what, once they send them what they choose a job they want to work for. Once they choose a job they don't want to work for, they inquire about the pay. Once they inquire about the pay, they're about to begin training. Then they're off of your hands. That's where I was. So then they're off of your hands, right? So they're off of your hands for about 2 to 3 weeks, right? They're in training. Training is mandatory. They already know these things because, again, in your welcome video, you explained everything, all right? Just like this. What is this? Somebody got somewhere either in the clubhouse or where their apartments are. You got a Starbucks near you. You got a somewhere in your building you could just utilize. You got somewhere in your community where you can set up your phone and make your welcome video with a nice background, some nice lighting. You can utilize the sunlight lighting, whatever you need to. It's nothing. You need to have a welcome video. You need to have a welcome video. All right. So anywho, they're off of your hands. Now they're about to get out of training. What happens when they're about to get out of training? You're not going to hear from them. You're not going to hear from them while they're in training. It ain't nothing they need to talk to you about. The only time you may hear from them from training, if you don't beat them to the punch, is, can you please sign my SOW? My instructor said I cannot start selecting hours until my SOW is signed. What are you going to do? Go over to documents. Over on documents is where you have your SOWs, right? On documents where you have your SOWs, you have your their name, the company that they're about to begin working for, and it's going to say sign SOW. You click that sign SOW, bingo, you're done. Click up a button, scroll down, just read it like how y'all be reading terms and conditions. Training, it depends. They have two different trainings. Some trainings, they have it where it's called earn while you learn. That's a very good question, so you can explain to your agents. Some trainings are earn while you learn, meaning that you are now taking calls and you're now like starting to take calls, so you earn while you learn. So like you're taking calls, but you're in training. So yeah, that's what earn while you learn is. Some trainings are so quick, there is no paid training. Like you're only learning, you're only learning about the company you're about to be working for, downloading the softwares and systems. You're not working, you're not taking no calls, you're not doing any of that. You don't get paid for that. But in the case that you are working, you are learning and you are starting to take calls, that's when the paid training kicks in. So that was a very good question. So yes, so once you sign the SOW on the Rise platform, then you send your SOW. What are the main things your SOW needs to have? It needs to have, and then go on Google, y'all. Y'all don't want to get the ebook, y'all don't want to get the replay, go on Google then. Do something. As long as you do something. Get a SOW template. The main thing that your SOW needs to say in your contract is your bi-weekly fee that you're deducting so that they know, whatever that may be. The fact that they must work a minimum of however many hours intervals you want them to work, minus 30 intervals a week, 15 hours a week that they must work to remain active under my company. A termination fee, basically like if they decide to terminate the SOW or break the SOW, because your SOWs are active for a year. Like they try to break a lease, as you can say, then you got to pay me a termination fee or I'll deduct it out your pay, minus $700. None of my mentees, are as, mean as me when it comes to that. They try to do theirs generously and keep it at $200, to each his own. Johnson's is $700, okay? Call me the Grinch. It is what it is. Yes, I feel some type of way if you try to leave my company. This is death row, and you're going to pay me to leave my company. No, I'm just kidding. But it is $700, and it's really just an inconvenience fee. Like when I think of inconvenience, it's like, okay, how much would I want to get paid? I don't necessarily have a formula or a scientific thing behind it. It's just, okay, 700 just came to mind, so it's 700 it is, So once you send the SOW, these are the things your SOW, then it needs to have pay is bi-weekly, direct deposit only. You need to have a section in there letting them know that to not list your company for any employment benefits such as healthcare, dental care, health insurance, food stamps, anything as such. You also want to have up in there like a checklist that they're checkboxing that they are a 1099 agent. They acknowledge you're a 1099 agent. They acknowledge they do not reside in one of those following states. They acknowledge that they must work 15 hours a week. They acknowledge that the fee is coming out. They acknowledge that they must have their own laptop or desktop. They acknowledge that they must what's another one in checkbox? Again, this is in my Zoom replay and this is in my ebook. I can't think of all the little checklists or whatever, but those are the main things that your contract needs to have. And then you need to have a form at the bottom that has financial institution, bank account, financial institution account number and routing number. Basically, so when you send it off through DocuSign, they can, insert in the type in the text boxes that you're going to insert. So you also need to have at the bottom a signature spot as well as a date spot, and then you want to save that template. All right, that's called your contract. That's your SOW or whatever. This is what you're going to send to every single agent when they're about to get out of training. That's what you're going to send to ensure that they get paid. Remember, you go to my profile information. That's how you set up your banking. Under information, under my profile is where you'll set up your banking and stuff. So then you'll go to DocuSign after you got your contract template saved to your laptop. You're going to upload that document. Onto the DocuSign. Once you upload it on DocuSign, you're going to add your recipient, aka your agent, and you're going to add yourself as a recipient so that you can sign the contract as well. Then you're going to go over, click next, and it's going to ask you what boxes you want to add to your template. You're going to add the template, not template, you're going to add the box. You're going to add an initial for every single check box. You want to have an initial next to. You're going to have a text box for the bank, the account, and the routing. And you're going to have a signature box, and you're going to have a date box. And then you're going to go back to the top and switch it over to your name, add a signature, and add a date box. And then you're going to save that as a template. Don't forget, so that you don't have to do that for every single person. Save it as a template, so next time for the next person, you just click the template and click the email, and it's already sent. You don't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So then they're going to sign it on their end. You're going to have their bank filled out, account number, routing, all that stuff filled out, so that you'll have their payment info. What did I ask you guys to invest into? A printer. Please get a printer. Just get a printer off Amazon. Buy you one for less than $30. All right? Get you some ink. Get you a printer so that you can print out. Get you a folder. Go to Staples or something and get you a folder, a file that you can put everybody's payroll information into. Get entitled with payroll information and stuff. Put it in your closet somewhere where nobody can access it or whatever. And now when it's time to get payroll, you know how to pay them people. So now they're about to get out of training. Now when they get out of training, now they're about to start working. Now they've been working for 2 weeks. It's time to not only pay your agents, it's time to get paid too. I get hyped when I see a deposit. I get lit when I see a deposit. Okay? This is a numbers games, by the way. You have 50 people under your virtual call center paying you $49.99 that you're deducting out of their paychecks bi-weekly. What is that? I think $2,500. Is that $2,500? That's bi-weekly. Monthly, that's $5K. You got to think about it. This is residual. You're signing a scope of work for a year, at least for a year, unless your company is just sloppy and just so confusing. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute, why people don't retain agents and agents don't stick and stay. But if that's the case, then, if you're not worried about that, you don't have to, you can always count on that residual income coming in, right? So anywho, it's time to pay them people. What did I tell y'all? The agents cannot, you cannot see the agent's name on the invoice. Why did Arise make it like that when I think about it? I don't know why they did that. Why make it difficult? And it's been like that since I've been on the portal for, like I said, going on 7 years, all right? So, anywho, you guys, back to our 2 screens, all right? We have the one screen with the invoices, the other screen with the agents. We got to match up the agent name with the invoice, right? So now we got the invoice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Home Depot Max, 60 intervals they work, payout $935. Okay, cool. Agent ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Angela Bassett. Okay, cool. You got it pulled up. So that's Angela Bassett's invoice. All right, cool. Now let me go to my banking app. Let me go to Navy Federal. I'm going to Navy Federal. And now that I go to Navy Federal, I'm like, okay. All right, I go to Navy Federal, and it's time for me to make a transfer to their bank. How do I make a transfer to their bank? Because I should have a file right in front of me with everybody's payroll information, right? So then I'm like, okay, Angela Bassett, Navy Federal is going to ask me for the name, last name. It's going to ask me if I want to make a nickname. Then it's going to ask me if I want to make a nickname. Then it's going to ask me for the amount I want to send. Then it's going to ask me for the account number, the routing number, and then I'll be able to make the transfer, right? So then I'm on the app. I put Angela. I put Bassett. The nickname, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why am I putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Because when it's time to do another set of invoices, I don't want to have to go through the agents and figure out who 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is. I'm going to be able to log into my app and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Angela Bassett. Look at the invoice, what they got. Oh, they made $1,500 this week. Okay. Deduct my 50. Okay, cool. That's $1,450. All right. Let me send $1,450. Done deal. Do that for about the first 15 to 25 people. You don't need to automatically off the rip try to get no ADP, Gusto, Zenefits, some kind of payroll system, because you ain't even got those many agents. Like I said, I was doing my own payroll for over 100 agents, you guys. It was literally just how I explained it to you guys. That's just how it was. Just easy for me. Like I was just up, until it got overwhelming. That's when I adopted ADP. That is a rinse and repeat for every single agent. I hope you guys took notes. That is it. That is all. All right. I got a few marketing gems to leave with you guys for another 5 minutes. Then let me scroll up. What did you guys decide that you want to do? Yeah, you don't want to adopt ADP right now. What did you guys decide y'all want to do? Do y'all want to discount? Do y'all want to do the Zoom replay and get the ebook for free? That's no discount. Or do y'all want to pay $99 for the ebook if y'all decide to go that route, but y'all rather just get a discount on the Zoom replay? Okay, I want to get into some marketing and leave you guys with some pointers. If you guys literally listen to everything that I said, you're going to scale very quickly on the Arise platform. People like to talk down on Arise because they ain't never made no money with Arise because y'all don't know what y'all doing. And now we about to leverage our virtual call center to the government. 2 streams in 1. How smart is that? Hold on, y'all. We've been on here for 2 hours. Could you pay me to create the contracts that the agent signed? I'm probably going to do that today. Like just make the template itself payable where people can just buy the template if that's all they're missing. The free ebook. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. I think that's the smartest thing too, honestly. Zoom replay, because that's a value. So if you were to just regularly get the ebook and the Zoom replay, that's $300, $100, $400, or $300 for both of them. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, when it comes to marketing, one of my top places that I would market is Facebook groups. You have, oh shoot, y'all. We supposed to be looking crazy. Let me charge this. Hold on, y'all. Plug this up. Is it charging? Percent too. That was done by God because I don't even know how I remember that. I usually let phones die. Okay, but anywho, you guys, what was I saying? Marketing. One of my top places I'll market is Facebook groups. Facebook groups, oh my gosh. The traffic you're gonna get off of Facebook groups. It is thousands of Facebook groups for many different industries, not industries, but niche and audiences that you can target. One thing you need to identify is your ideal client for your call center. My particular opinion, these are the people you should target. This is my ideal client for my call center. When I think of my call center, these are the type of people I want to have. I want people who are tired of their 9 to 5. I want people who are tired of having to be held accountable to a schedule. I want people who are in college and broke and ready to make some money. I want people who are tired of their employees. I want people who are introverts like me. I want people who are tired of their managers. I want people who are stay-at-home moms. I want people who may be stay-at-home dads. I want people who are retired. And I want people who just ready to become their own boss, okay? By taking back control of their time and money by way of making their own schedules, setting their own hours, working whenever they feel like working, being able to just live life on their own terms and make their own money the way they want to make it as long as they work them 15 hours a week. These are the people I want to target. Y'all start a call center, y'all ain't got nobody, y'all targeting the whole world. Then y'all wonder why nobody's sticking. Your marketing is all over the place. You don't even know who you really aiming or going for real. You just hoping you get somebody, anybody. Like you got a cup in your hand shaking, please join my call center. Please join my call center, please. We're not desperate. We're giving people the opportunity to work from home, take back control of their time and money. I'm giving you a job. I don't have to sell you on that. The reason why people need to start a virtual call center is because it is one of the most easiest marketable businesses that you can market. If you don't know how to market a call center, don't start no business. I said what I said. Don't get into hair, don't get into nails, don't get into lashes, don't get into coaching, don't get into nothing. Why? Because you're going to have to make some money for that. You're going to have to sell somebody on that. You're going to have to convince somebody why you should let them do your hair, or why you should let them cut your hair, or why you should let them file your taxes, or why you should. Owning a virtual call center, you are giving something. Adopt this mentality. This is what's going to help you be successful in this industry. Y'all be focusing on what's going wrong with the cons of a rise. Focus on the positives. That's how I won in this industry. That's how I'm a top premier IBO. So again, you want to know who you're marketing. That's number one. Then that same target audience, you're going to go to Facebook and you're going to put in stay-at-home mom groups. Thousands right there. Thousands of groups. You want to avoid groups that got like 200K, 100K, even some 50K ones. Like you want to avoid those. Like you don't want to post in the ones that seem saturated. Honestly, the smaller, the better. Like 50, between 50 and up is really good. But less than like, I would say less than 10K. Between 50 and 10K people in a group, those are the ones I would hit personally. You're going to be surprised the traffic you get off of Facebook groups. That's just one group. It's literally a group on Facebook called F My 9 to 5. What do you think that group consists of? People that's saying F my 9 to 5. I need something else. And then you come along with your marketing and with your flyer that you post, and you post in your call center, or you about to get some traction. All right? Then that's just Facebook groups. I'm not going to go all the way into that, right? Then you got, what's another one? You got Craigslist. There we go, Craigslist. I don't even know why it took me so long to do that, because that's honestly like Facebook and Craigslist got me in a chokehold. They like tied neck to neck. Y'all, Craigslist. You are going to see crazy traffic off of Craigslist. When I tell you them people are looking for work on Craigslist, you'll be surprised. Just because you probably don't use Craigslist don't mean ain't nobody else using Craigslist. Trust and believe. Them people are on Craigslist looking for a job. All right? I had a mentee posted an ad on Craigslist for her virtual call center. Got 86 people off Craigslist alone. Not 86 people to hit her up now. She had hundreds of people hit her up. But literally secured 86 people simply off of Craigslist. She did that for a week. Craigslist. Craigslist, you're gonna get more traffic on Craigslist than you would on Indeed, than you would on LinkedIn. And I said what I said. Everybody always says, oh, Indeed. These call center gurus that I be saying, teaching on this, oh, you want to go on Indeed, and when you go on Indeed, you know darn well, sorry God, that Indeed removes a rise job post. That's how I know you don't know what you're doing. I'll be feeling like Soulja Boy. I'll be feeling like Soulja Boy when I explain this, because when Soulja Boy was like, Drake, I literally be like, what are y'all talking about? Indeed. You're not going to get anything, no kind of traction off Indeed, because the moment you post, they deleting it. Stop telling people that you can post jobs on Indeed. It's not happening. Let me calm down. Anywho, Craigslist is number 2. Number 3 will be ZipRecruiter for me. ZipRecruiter, you do have to pay for ZipRecruiter, but ZipRecruiter has a lot of hits. ZipRecruiter, you'll get a lot of hits. Those are my top 3, all right? Some people be asking me, oh, do you have more? Yeah, I have more that I mentioned. I mean, you can go on Google and type in job posting sites and post your ads and stuff, but I only talk about the ones that I've used and the ones that work for me. So those are my top 3. Craigslist, Facebook groups, and ZipRecruiter. Those are my top 3, right? Then number 1 would be Facebook groups. It's like a tie. It's a tie between Facebook and Craigslist, for real. Like, if you just do Facebook groups alone, you'll get some people. Like, and then another thing, set a goal. What is your realistic goal? You can't sleep at night until you meet this goal per day. Mine was 10 people per day. So what does y'all's want to be? A lot of people, they start their call center, they want 100 people first week off the bat, off the rip. Then when you don't meet that goal, you get discouraged because you never set a realistic goal in the first place. It's okay to dream big, but it's one thing to just set in like realistic expectation. You know what I'm saying? And that's not knocking out your dreams. It's like, okay, if it happens, it happens. However, I'll be happy and content if this happens as well. So it's like mine was 10 people a day. I don't care if I get 100 and some applicants a day, as long as I get 10 people under a job. That's all I care about. I don't care about the applications. I don't get hype off of that. I don't get excited off of that. And I don't advise you guys to get hype off of that either. Yes, it looks good. I know you guys be tagging me when y'all posting. Y'all say, oh my God, I got 600 applicants. That's cute. That's cool. But how many people chose a job? That's all we care about, right? So cool. So that's that. So then we got branding. I talked to you guys about your branding. Of course, you want to have consistent branding. Your flyers need to be consistent. If you are not Canva Pro, Canva savvy, go on Fiverr, pay $5 for a flyer, bro. I am tired of seeing people content looking like they grandma did it. Please invest in something, okay? Invest in something. Get a flyer. Get something that's like your branding needs to be consistent. You don't need to have these colors one day, then these colors the next day. Your font's looking like that one day, then your font's looking like that another day. Your logo looking like that one day, then your logo looking like this another day. You want to have everything consistent because you're a real business. Think of yourself as Target. Think of yourself as Amazon. You are a real virtual call center. You can get paid real life money. So why are you being what's the word I want to say? Half committed, because I don't want to cuss, but half ASS, okay? You don't want to be half nothing. I tell people do everything in excellence, bro. I think this is why I win in life. Everything I do in excellence, and I over-deliver. I'm an overachiever. And I feel like everybody needs to be like that. Because if you do everything in excellence, for one, is biblical. You guys know I always teach biblical principles. You guys know I teach my wealth strategies come straight from heaven, you know. You guys should subscribe to my YouTube as well because I do ministry and marketplace. I'm a marketplace ministry entrepreneur. That's just my calling is bigger than just call centers and real estate and drop shipping and all of that. My main purpose is to save as many souls as I can. I gave my life to Christ in 2018. Shout out to God for changing me. But anywho, it's biblical as well to not squander over the little God has given you. To whom much is given, much is required. That's biblical. Anytime you feeling overwhelmed because you got to do a lot, don't ever complain. You better not complain. You better step into that role, step into that position because God just promoted you and elevated you. So when I start feeling like, for example, this whole Arise situation with the restrictions and stuff, it's like, God, I'm not going to complain, but I'm going to pray. I need another strategy. He opens the doors for government contracts. Okay, boom, taking off with that. He opened the door, I ran right through it. I didn't complain. I didn't say, oh my God, this is too much because I know to whom much is given, much is required. I literally had to do my call yesterday. My Zoom was from 10 in the morning to 5 yesterday evening. Was I hungry? Did I want to take a break? Absolutely. But to whom much is given, much is required. A lot is given to me. Glory to God. But I have to put in the work like in real life. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, you don't want to mess over the little that you have. When you get those first 5 agents, you better govern those 5 agents. You better put them 5 agents under your wing and rock them like a baby. You better act like them 5,000 agents. I tell people when I was making $2 an hour at Outback, people probably thought I was the owner. I was the best host at Outback. To this day, I can go to Outback and I eat for free. Okay? To this day. So I do everything in excellence. So you gotta, like, you know, God be watching y'all when y'all, like, you know, oh, I only got 5 agents under my call center. Oh, I only got 10 agents. Oh, I wish I had 100. I only have 20. But then the few that you have, you barely managing them. They ain't even secured a job because they still confused. This is why you want to have a pre-checklist of everything that you need before you launch your call center. People run away from confusion. I guarantee some of you guys that can't keep agents, it's confusing. You're just trying to get that fee bi-weekly, and they can tell that, and they run from you. They don't feel like an actual agent under your virtual call center. They don't feel like they're actually part of a team. That's why I say you guys need to create a Facebook page for your agents. Build a community for your agents. Do giveaways in your community. Oh, I'm giving away a $20 gift card to everybody who shares my flyer with a friend or family member and tag me. I'm going to put you guys' name in a raffle. Whoever wins will get a $20 lunch on me. In the group, like, keep them excited, keep them engaged, keep them happy to work with you. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, outside of Facebook groups and Craigslist and ZipRecruiter, you want to have consistent branding. So your top branding colors are blue, purple, yellow, orange, green, black, white. All right. You got black for professionalism. You got white for cleanliness. This is what these colors mean. And not on no witchcraft, no kind of voodoo type stuff, but just simply these are what the psychology of the colors mean. Like to the neural system, when you see these colors, this is what it gives you. You got black for professionalism. You got white for cleanliness. You got blue for trust. You got purple for royalty. You got orange for energy. You got yellow for something, energy, something along that line. And then you got red for boldness. And I feel like I forgot one. Or that may be it. But anywho, so you see Chick-fil-A red and white. Boldness, clean. It's a very bold but clean look. You see Chick-fil-A, it's just clean. You see McDonald's, that red and yellow sign. It's bold, it's energy. Ooh, I need an ice cream. I need some McFlurry. I need some cookies. You hype, you know what I'm saying? It's bold. It captures the eye. It captures the attention. You see black and white. My whole house is black and white. I love black and white because it's professional and it's clean. I don't have kids. I ain't got nobody touching my walls, touching none of my white stuff up in here. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? This sofa right here, by the way, came in white. I'm glad I didn't do that, y'all. I started to, but now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, that white would have been done for. Okay? But anywho, you got black for professionalism, white for professionalism. You got Target, red and white. You got Walmart, that's blue and white. You got what else? You got Home Depot, it's orange. You got green is for environment, by the way. I don't think I said that. Green is for environment, and green is for money as well. I never heard of green for health, but I may be wrong. But I know green is for environment for sure, and green is for money. So you may see like a lawn care service people, they will have green in their logo, or you may see somebody that does taxes or does something dealing with finances or something, they'll have green in their logo. I like blue, and you can do different shades of blue. People do royal blue, you could do a teal blue, a Tiffany blue. So my colors are blue, black, and white, like for my call center. That's what I like. So blue is integrity, white cleanliness, and then black for professionalism. All right. So then you got your branding. Your logo needs to be consistent as well. Yeah, HR block. Yep. You need your logo. Everything just needs to be consistent. Make sure your branding is consistent. You need to have a web page. You need to have that welcome video. All the things that your people will have questions on. All T's, all I's need to be crossed and dotted. All right, so there's no confusion, because people run from confusion. I done been on people's websites before. I want to spend money with them. I want to like support them, but it's confusion. I'm confused. I'm off of the website. All right, you don't want nobody coming to your website like, oh, they're branding. Like, it seemed like it could be cool, but this looks sketchy. Why the font so big? Why the font look like that? All right. So another thing you guys need to know is, let me talk about one of the things that people talk about when they ask me, well, Johnsy, you know, these companies, they only pay between like $14 to up to $19 an hour. First of all, Your people can work more than one company at once, okay? Before I started my call center, I was working for Carnival Cruise Lines. I was about to start working for Home Depot until I found out how to start my call center. But I was still working for Carnival while running my call center. So until I got my call center to where I felt comfortable, that's when I quit working for Carnival Cruise Lines. So you can work more than one company at once. But let me tell you guys, for the people in the back that are worried about $25 an hour, $30 an hour, and up type companies, them people that's expecting to get paid $25 an hour, $30 an hour, baby, your degree ain't gonna work over here. I don't care what you went to school for, that was a waste of time. You're gonna get paid this $14, $19 an hour. And that's just what it is. You gotta understand that your virtual call center may not be for everyone, which it shouldn't be, but it's for someone. When you think like this, you're gonna also retain more people. And then you're gonna reject people that reject you. All right? So people that's getting paid $25 an hour, I know Apple pays something around there. They're a 9 to 5 though. They're a 9 to 5. So between 9 to 5, they gotta work for the call center, okay? They don't have no flexibility. They can't make their own schedule. They can't work for more than one company at once. They're on a salary. You're basically working like if you were working standing in a brick and mortar. Same thing. You have to know what you're, again, providing so that you can market well. What are you providing? I'm providing back people their time. I'm providing back people their money so that because they have more time, they're able to, go to Target in the morning and go to the gym and come back and log into work. Because they're able to log into work when they want to, they're able to create their own pay. They can work as many hours as they want to work. You know what I'm saying? You see what I did there? The marketing. Whatever you're providing, that's what you're marketing. Focus on the pros and not the cons. What else am I giving people? I'm giving people the opportunity to not have to worry about what you're going to work to the office space. One of my friends, she's a paralegal, and she was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to work tomorrow. People like that. They don't know what they're going to wear to work. You ain't got to worry about you don't got to worry about what you're going to wear to work when you work from home. Inbound phone calls. You're not making those salesy type calls. Your agents are inbound phone calls. No outbound phone calls. Inbound phone calls. Paid by the hour. Not paid per call. You know what I'm saying? They can work in their PJs. They can work in their lingerie. They can work in their t-shirt. They can work in their boxers. Whatever they want to do. That's what I'm giving back people. Oh, you ain't got a car? No worries. Again, whatever you're providing, you are marketing. All right, you don't have a car, that's cool. Work from home. Gas inflation? Don't worry about it. Work from home. Another pandemic? Hope y'all know we're going to have one, okay? It's going to happen very soon. Oh, no worries. My call center is hiring. You can work from home. You ain't got to worry about catching COVID. All right? So everything that you're providing, you are marketing. Again, you are in the business of helping and giving. This is one of the reasons why I like the call center. I'm literally giving somebody a job. And yes, I take out my fee bi-weekly, but any company that you work for does that. I'm no different than any other company. You know what I'm saying? What was the video I did Sunday? What was that? Was it the Hamza one? Oh yeah, I think it was Hamza, right? With the government contracts? Yes, game changer, right? So you guys, this concludes the training for today. This was a 2-hour. I've been on here going on 3 hours. I gave you guys everything you literally need. I gave you guys everything you need. I gave you guys everything you need. Like I'm talking about like everything. Like everything like that you need to get started. Okay. Like I gave y'all everything. Only thing that I ask that you guys do in return for free for me is subscribe to my YouTube channel. Support me. If you have Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Tag me on Instagram too. Like if you guys enjoyed this live or if you took any kind of notes, tag me in y'all notes, you guys. In fact, let me do something. I'm going to give away a $50 Amazon gift card. Whoever tags me on their Instagram, I'm going to give away a $50 Amazon gift card. Or I mean just, yeah, I'm going to do Amazon because y'all had somebody try to scam me off of YouTube, y'all. I did a giveaway. And this was my fault. I announced the winner on YouTube, and I had somebody already create a page for that person. And they was like, oh, can you do Visa instead of this? Can you do da-da-da? And it wasn't even the right page. So I'm going to keep it on Amazon. I'm keeping it on Amazon. I'm not announcing the winner I'm not going to announce their name. I'm going to message them privately. And what's crazy is somebody had warned me, and this is and I was in a spirit of error. That's my fault for not being wise and not paying attention. But somebody actually wisely informed me to not announce the winner live several times, and I did it anyway. That was my ignorance. And if you ever see this video, because I think I'm able to say this, I may upload this on YouTube if I'm able to say, but if you ever see this, I apologize. Like, I was very ignorant on that part. But I'm going to do a $50 Amazon gift card to whoever can tag me on Instagram and just tell me how you guys like the live. Tag me in your notes or something. You know, I'm going to give away a $50 Amazon gift card. May make it $100. I don't know. I may do multiple giveaways. Who knows? Because y'all know I do giveaways. That's, you know. But anywho, that's the only thing I ask you guys to do for me for free. Let's talk about the call center city tour. And I'll answer a few questions too. As long as it's not me reiterating everything that I just got done talking about, because then you guys are going to be out of luck. I'm not going to do a whole little mini training by way of questions. Okay, but so you guys, if you go to www, just put it in your notes, you can look at this later. If you go to www.startthecallcenter.com, this is my upcoming tour that people have been asking me to do. This is my call center tour. I mean, this is what am I saying? This is my call center tour that people have been asking me about mentorships. All right, so I have a variety of mentorships that I'm offering. I have the one-on-one call center training that's now including the government contracting training, and I also have group training. So you can assume that the group training is way cheaper than working with me one-on-one, which it is. So I decided to go on a call center city tour. Who is this? That's crazy. All that for $50. What's crazy is you're blocked. And see, what's crazy for me is you're subscribing to my YouTube to get some more free information. I'm asking, okay, that may be, you know, something to somebody having to go on Instagram and having to tag me in a post. But what's crazy is I move in the spirit so much that God can move on my heart for somebody, and I would literally get somebody a whole free mentorship. I've done it before. One of my mentees, Tia, I did a raffle on live where I think you guys had to follow me, and it was like a couple steps just like now. And I actually chose her to be my mentee. She paid me nothing. All she did was fly out here and she got her hotel and stuff. But even that, I was telling her I would cover for her. She wanted to do that on her own. So it's like people just be blocking themselves out their blessing by their mouth. You talk too much. Learn how to shut up. All right? Learn how to shut up. That is the wisest thing people can do nowadays, is learn what to say and what not to say, because you don't know how God may move in somebody to make them move on your behalf. This is why you do right by people in real life, because you don't know who God is using. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, you guys, this call center city tour, if you guys go to www.startthecallcenter.com, and I'm going to go to it too so I can read through it with you guys. But this is my tour that I'm doing starting March 2nd. First spot is going to be out here in Atlanta. I'm going to give you guys the dates, okay? So March 2nd, we're in Atlanta here, okay? March 9th, I will be in Tampa, Florida. March 16th, I will be in Houston, Texas. March 23rd, I'll be in Chicago. March 24th, I'll be in Cleveland. March 30th, I'll be in Philadelphia. April 6th, I'll be in New York. April 7th, I'll be in Washington. So you guys, I want you to understand that, who is this? Oh, for the flyer. Oh, okay. That's my homegirl. But anywho, she got me speaking on this panel. This panel is, I'm gonna let her announce it. Let me be quiet. Let me mute. But anywho, you guys, this call center city tour. I don't even care when people are like, oh, you're not coming to my specific city. I want you guys to understand something. If you go to my YouTube page, one of the videos that I uploaded was me flying to Cleveland, Ohio to meet my most recent call center mentee that drove from Dayton to Cleveland. Those of you guys that do not know, Dayton from Cleveland is a 3.5, 4-hour drive. She drove to Cleveland because she could not fly out to Atlanta, so I flew out to Atlanta because that's what I do when you pay me for one-on-ones. She invested $15K in her mentorship with me for the one-on-one. And one of the things that covers is my travel. So like me flying, my hotel for the day that I'm there, and then automation, all kind of stuff that we do within that package. If you guys want to know more about that, text mentor to 470-906-9080. That's if you're interested in one-on-one. What I'm about to explain is the group training, which may be a little bit more affordable for people because, of course, with groups, I'm able to train more people. It's not one-on-one, and I'm not going to charge $15K for it. Okay, so she drove from Dayton to Cleveland one way, Cleveland to Dayton back home. I don't care if you're in Dallas and I'm in Houston. I don't care if you're in Orlando and I'm in Tampa. I don't care if you're in North Carolina or Tennessee and I'm in Atlanta. If you really want to do this business, you're going to make that drive. You're going to make that flight. Yes, I've had people fly out to me, but I honestly didn't realize that people would really do that until my most recent client. Like, she really drove. That's actual labor. Like, getting on a plane, that's cool. But driving, and it was snowing in Cleveland, y'all. Utmost respect for her. All right. I charged $15K. I think I only charged her, what I charge her? She didn't even know I was going to do this. She was expecting to pay the remainder, a different kind of remainder in person. She paid a whole different kind of remainder. What did I charge her? I charged her basically less than what it was because I really appreciate that. Like, that spoke volumes, you know, like, this is like serious. Like, I like people that are enthusiastic and like ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy I need. And by the way, everybody that like wants to be my mentee, don't become my mentee. I don't just take people money. Like, I don't care if you have the money. If we don't, like, we're not here, we're not going to do nothing together. Okay. Let's try again probably in a year. Maybe, you know, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed or something. Your spirit was just not with mine. And yeah. So anyway, you guys, this virtual call center mentorship. All right. The group training. And if I'm coming to a city near you, I hope to see you guys. But this is my first ever group training live in person where I am not only showing you guys how to start your virtual call center. You guys think this live was something. I'm not only showing you guys how to start your virtual call center. I'm showing you how to leverage your virtual call center business, period. Not just Arise. I'm showing you how to leverage your virtual call center business, period. I want you guys to understand, when you get your EIN and S Corp, this is not just for Arise. This is for you, Miss CEO. Mr. CEO, this is your company. Makes sense? All right. So I'm showing you how to leverage your virtual call center business to win 6 to 7 figures. Okay. And when I say 6 to 7 figures, I'm talking about it could be $250,000 contract. It could be a $5 million contract. It could be a $1 million contract. It could be an $850,000 contract with the government on government contracting. And I have Hamza, who has trained over 2,800 people. I've known Hamza going on 3 years. When it comes to government contracting, he's my go-to person. When I even thought to start doing government contracts for the call center, who did I go to? Hamza. And what did Hamza have for me? A call center contract. And what's crazy is my mentee, those that will be in attendance at this group training, you guys, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to subcontract with me. That's one way that you can get your feet started with this, like in the government contracting. I win the government contracts and you can become a subcontractor. So basically, or I will win the government contract for you, but I'm going to take a percentage out of whatever I win for you. So if you win a $700,000 government contract, I may say, okay, let's split that like 60-40. We're not going to do 50-50. Or let's split that 70-30. Like whatever we just agree or we come up with. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I got into government contracting with this virtual call center industry, and it really, they work like this, you guys. Like when I tell you the virtual call center industry has so many similarities to government contracting, like they have a lot of similarities. So let me tell you guys something. Government contracting, if you do not know, government contracting is literally just a business. Government contract is literally you doing business with the government, right? The government has a $1 trillion fund that they must spend with small businesses. Small businesses are a business that makes less than 25 mil a year and less than 49 employees. Yes, you're a small business if you have less than 49 employees and you make less than 25 mil a year. That's one reason the government do business with you, because you're a small business, all right? Your virtual call center is a small business. This is one reason why the government will be doing business with you. Another reason they'll be doing business with you is because you are a minority, all right? Unless you're a white man, you're not considered a minority. Anybody that's not a white man, you're considered minority. White women are minority. Black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, whatever. All minorities, okay? That's another reason why the government must do business with you. Mandated to do business with you. Mandated to spend part of that billion-dollar fund, okay, with your small business. Why are you going? So it's one thing, listen, on Arise, we marketing. We're getting the agents, right? The government, they already want to do business with us. We ain't got to go search for the government. They gonna be here. They was here before we got here, was born. They're gonna be here after us. All right. So the government must spend with your virtual call center business or any small business. I mean, we're specifically talking about virtual call centers, but this was the game changer for me. It was one thing for me to be like, okay, all right, because Hamza done came to me before with government contracts, and I was like, again, naive, not really knowing what it's about. I'm making my money with my call center. I'm cool. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, listen, thank you for that. Whatever that, what's that, a heart? I feel like one of them AI people. What I gotta do though? I be scrolling. I literally, like, if you're on this live right now getting some education, please clap for yourself real quick. Because there's people that be literally sitting hearts, all kind of stuff, watching people just, hi. Yeah, see, I can't do it. I'm too goofy. I would laugh. So anyway, you guys, I would laugh because I'm too goofy for that. But thank you for that. I appreciate that. But you guys, anywho, the government contracting, what was I saying? The government contracting, leverage your business. Yeah, so I was just naive, not really knowing what but he had sent me, like, within my Instagram is on this phone. I wish I could show you guys. I may post it on my Instagram story tonight. He sent me a contract, you guys. On the live that we did Sunday, somebody said, man, that Sunday live was crazy with you and Hamza. It was. Because Hamza dropped so much gems about the government contracting to where you can go ahead and get started on your own. Of course, people want a mentor. People want to bump shoulders with you. They want to rub shoulders with you. So that's why I got this call center city tour, ex-government contracting, all right? We're leveraging our virtual call center business to win contracts with the government, all right? But anywho, I was saying something else after that. Oh yeah, he showed me a contract, you guys, that it was for the U.S. Army Customer Service Department for the government, all right? They needed agents for the customer service department. And it was 7 days a week, 365 days a year. These are contracts that, like, he's showing me while we're on live that are available and ready for call centers. Call centers. And no, they're not all looking for thousands and hundreds of agents, okay? Some of them may just need 25 agents. At the end of the day, they're looking for you. So y'all, it's a no-brainer. This tour is going to literally just, I'm so, and I feel like DC is going to sell out before any other city. Of course, we going to go the craziest in DC. I can't lie, because DC, we got, we going to go to crazy in DC because DC is the head honcho. It's the government capital. We're going, like, I got a huge surprise for DC. I have a huge surprise for Atlanta. I have a huge surprise for DC. I have a huge surprise for New York. I have a huge surprise for Philly. I got somebody else I'm bringing to speak on real estate wholesaling, and that's gonna be, yeah. That's my little gem. I'm not gonna say who, but I'm talking about they the GOAT in this real estate wholesaling. Don't need no license to get started. I'm talking about closing 50 deals a week type stuff. Like, everybody around me in my circle of sphere, we get money. Like, we get active. Like, everybody in their lane killing it. Everybody, like, I don't rub shoulders with people that seem popular or people that seem like, nah, because I see through it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to provide receipts, when it comes to trying to show stuff, you ain't got nothing to show for it. You know what I'm saying? No West Coast. I didn't do the West Coast this time. I did not do the West Coast this time, you guys. And that was simply because I did a poll, and honestly, I didn't get much engagement from the West Coast. However, I think after this call center city tour with the government contracting, I think the West Coast is going to be very much, more, they're going to be much more ready to do it, but I didn't do anything on the West Coast. So you guys, it's only a $500 deposit to get your seat at this Call Center City tour. The remainder, you don't have to pay until check-in the day of the event. So, like I said, we're in January 25th. You got March 2nd. That's the first tour that kicks off in Atlanta. You get your $500 deposit to secure your seat. You're in there. You're good. You got time to save up. You got time to rack up money. And y'all don't know what I may do. Y'all know me. I may be like, you know what? Well, I can't do that unless I give people something in value or a refund back. I can't even drop this price on the ticket sales. And I can't lie. I can't. I would not. 2K, man. A 2K investment for what I'm about to teach. 6 months mentorship. Excuse me. 6 months mentorship. Yeah. I can't. I wouldn't even think about that. See, I'll be too generous. You know what? I apologize to myself for even thinking that. But everything is on the website, www.startthecallcenter.com. I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to do what I said I would do. So what are we doing? Are we going to do the ebook? Are we going to do the Zoom replay in the ebook for $2.99 tonight? Okay. Or are we going to do the ebook stays at $99 and the Zoom replay, I make a discount for it tonight if you're interested in even getting it. Like, if this live was enough for you, then cool. But some people may be feeling like they, you know, I always offer this because people, they literally love anything that I put out. That's why I tell people, you do everything in excellence. I can drop anything. I can't lie, y'all. I can drop anything. People gonna eat it up. People gonna buy it. Like, that's why I come on live every blue moon. Like, this is not an everyday thing for me. I come and show my face, but when I show my face, I over deliver. And I see people that be on live all day talking about I made 50K in 1 week. I made 50K in a day. I made 100,000K in 2 days. No, you didn't, because you wouldn't be on live. You probably made money by being on live and selling your products. But you guys, what are we, 3 hours into this live and I'm just not telling you guys if you guys want to get something? I'm talking about the Call Center City Tour. And if you guys want to, or we could just keep it how it is. Since ain't nobody saying them, we can keep it how it is. Or I can just make the executive decision. So I'm gonna just make the executive decision. I'm gonna keep it at $2.99. The PayHip. I mean, not PayHip. That's where you guys go get the. I'm talking about PayHip. I'm gonna keep it at $2.99, and then if you get the Zoom replay, you'll get the ebook for free. And if you want the ebook, it's gonna be regular price. It's gonna be $99 the way it is, and you guys can go get the ebook alone, or get the Zoom replay for $2.99, and you can get the ebook for free. If you just want some kind of additional information. Like I said, if you guys, the only free thing I want you to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on all social media platforms. Instagram, TikTok is what I'm on, and YouTube. And like I said, if you took some really good notes tonight, I want you to tag me on Instagram, like, you know, in your notes. Tag me, and I'm going to choose somebody to give away a $50 Amazon gift card to. And you never know what else I might do. So with that being said, I don't have to change no prices. Peace and blessings, you guys. Whoo! This is a long live. You're welcome. Yeah, ain't nobody doing this. Ain't nobody. Listen, mark my word. Y'all that's on here, that's why I ain't dropping no. That's why I'm doing it in person. And people gotta sign an NDA before they even come inside the event. Can't nothing be disclosed outside of my event, because my attorneys, they on payroll. That was one of my goals for 2024. I said, listen, I gotta have a lawyer on payroll this year, like on payroll. I'm not playing around. If I see any of my content leaked on the new stuff that I'm dropping, because I got new heat, new stuff. This Call Center City Tour is going to be ridiculous, okay? I have new stuff. If anything get out, I promise I'm coming for everything that you have, everything that they have. Like, I'm not playing no games. I told my lawyer, we not showing no mercy. because I'm sick of it. So if y'all see somebody, you in Chicago, but you want to go to the DC event, yeah, the DC event gonna be lit. I can't lie. It is gonna be lit. Because it's the government capital. You've been in lives and joined the groups, not giving this info at all. I know they ain't. I know they ain't, girl. I started the groups, okay? I started them wanting to do any kind of groups. Like, I just be humble, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I've never seen as many people on my timeline promoting virtual call centers. And I click on a live. The main reason I know they either got my ebook or my replay or something is because they get quiet. They act like they don't see my comments, or they're very short response with me, or I can just see on their face they are very bothered and very uncomfortable that I'm on their live and I done found them. Or I be blocked. That's another thing. I be blocked. Some of them block me. That's a little bit more decent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to see on my time. Some of them block me. But yeah, y'all. I love it though. I can't lie. I love it. Like that just keeps me motivated. That just lets me know that I'm onto something. People only copy what they wish they had. So DC is April 7th. DC is April 7th or April 6th. Everything is on www.startthecallcenter.com, you guys. And anybody let me just say this real quick. So if anybody plans on coming to the event, like you get your you pay your deposit tonight, the $500 deposit, you'll get the Zoom replay for free and the ebook. So you'll get the Zoom replay for free and the ebook if you secure your seat for whichever if you're going to be attending the tour. That I don't mind giving to y'all, because y'all gonna come see me in person anyway. So keep that in mind. I want to screenshot this. I like to screenshot parts of my live. Keep my face out of it. We so funny. We so funny. What's up? What information isn't in the ebook? What isn't in the ebook? I mean, everything is in the ebook as far as getting started. What's not in the ebook? My welcome video is in the ebook. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's not in the ebook. Everything's in the ebook that you need to know. It's just like a book versus a movie, you know? The Zoom replay is the movie. The DIFY I'm not offering right now. I have 2 people already in the process of doing DIFY, and I'm not taking on nobody new for the DIFY. So the DIFY, you guys, is my 30K automated call center where we literally do everything for you. You do nothing but just collect checks. We do everything. Kind of like an Amazon storefront, but I already got 2 people. I'm not taking on nobody right now. So you guys, we've been on here long enough. I'm parched. I'm hungry. Gonna what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna heat up that lobster mac that I didn't eat yesterday. That's what I'm gonna do. So you guys, I may be able to upload this live on YouTube. Who knows? It was fun, right? Y'all are so lit for staying on this whole time. Y'all are lit. And I hope to see you guys in person. I hope to see y'all. So I'm gonna hop off of here. Peace and blessings. Love y'all. Go execute. I didn't cook it. Now I had brought it from I had brought it from Ruth Chris. I had got it from Ruth Chris. But all right, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all be safe. Execute. Listen.